Oh, fuck. But that was 30 years ago when he used to have a show.
I'm just pissed off by with these numbers.
What does he fucking expect when he goes live at fucking 1 a.m. after saying he'll be live at 9 p.m. and most of his viewers are in the UK? What the fuck does he expect? Morning everyone, what we saying? What we saying, chat? What we saying, everyone? That was 30 years ago when he used to have a show. What's up, bro? Right, what we all saying? Let me quickly load up this TikTok as well. Your channel. Alright, cool. Let's get the announcement sent in. Everyone, let me know what pairs we're looking at. What's good, everyone? Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, boys, as always. Market's looking pretty nice. Everyone, TikTok. Boom. Get this YouTube link sent in. It was a show, man. What we all saying? Let's let a few people get in here, boys. Everyone double tap the script. Well, not double tap. Everyone drop a like on the vid. Everyone drop a like on the vid. Let's get 10 likes in here real quick. Let's get 10 likes in here real quick, then we'll start the live, boys. Let's fucking go. Let's have a good morning. Let's have a good morning today. Show, man, what we all saying. Let's let a few people get in here, boys. God, these lot are going off in the free chat. Fucking hell. To be fair, I should really send it into signals and mentoring as well, but I don't know. I feel like I should put you banging along with face cam. Alright, cool. Let me see the chat. Yo, what we saying, everyone? What we saying? Chat's popping off right now. How many man we got in here? How many man we got in here? Alright, cool. Actually, let me move it a little bit. Cool. Right. Absolutely killed it this week, Lou. Trust me, bro. Absolutely cooked already, man. We had that 5.5R yesterday on live. Monday we had a 2.5R. Today Stu sent in a signal as well. But yeah, really nice start to the week, man. Really nice start to the week. What are you saying, James? Just making sure, bro, that was you on Discord talking to me, yes. I don't know, bro. Probably not, I'll be real. If I spoke to you this morning or late last night, then no. If I spoke to you yesterday, like morning, afternoon, whatever, about passing funded yesterday, bro. Nah, bro, it weren't me. It weren't me. Only what? Did I message you or did you message me? Yeah, I can't lie, that wasn't me, bro. That wasn't me, so be careful, innit? Everyone who's just, all my new people that's just finding out about us, the best team in the game, be careful on my Discord because people make clone accounts of me all the time and yeah, it's peak. Tell people to stop arguing in the Discord and join the live. Yeah, trust me. Tell everyone, boys. Tell the chat, stop arguing. I did try to tell them earlier, but I think people was just waiting for the live and that. Just having a bit of banter. But anyway, what we saying, El Slappo, morning German. I'm here to clap cheeks. German dog. Yo, Jesse, what you saying? Morning, Mungo. Morning, Surgical. What you saying? Morning, Devanish. Devanesh. Mehmet, what we saying? CR, what we saying? You're looking to get off the Dito retap. We already had this one, Slappo. We've already had this one. What you saying? False fuel slap. What you saying? Mehmet, EU buyers. Fair play. Morning, Cam. EU buyers. Loads of people looking at EU buyers. Hi, EU. You in sales, why are you selling it? It swept the low, bro. Absolutely killed it this week. Trust me, bro. Big lad, come on, Tricky. Typical three members activity going on. Yeah, a lot of people was. I was saying I'm about funded and they said that they can pass FTMR. Yeah, bro, that's not me, innit? That's not me. You first, bro. You need that sorted, bro. I can't sort it, bro. It's Discord. I can't sort that, bro. People make fake accounts to me. I always say, I will not message you first. I will not message you first. So if you get a message from me, that's me sorting it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I message you first, it's not me. You would message me. So you go on my Discord. My name's in gold. That's why I always say my name's in gold because I'm the only one whose name's in gold, and Mace. And then click on my page and send me a message. But I'll never message you first. But I can't sort it. Every time after live, I'll go through the Discord and kick everyone out who's cloned me. But like they do it all the time. Damn, bro, can I hit you up for? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Message me. Just message me through the Discord though, bro. For funded passings, no problem. Oh, I need to drink some water. Right, what we saying? Let's see what everyone's saying. How's the Sterling doing today? Yeah, we'll get on to GU and EU. It's getting boring with him. Yeah, he's giving it proper. The free was nuts while we're looking at shorts. No, good morning. Are you in a trade, bro? Right, a lot of people was asking basically about EU, GU. Morning, everyone else. Morning, Jaden, Anderson, David, Daniel, Sticker. What are you saying? Are you in the trade? Well done, bro. Right, cool. Let's get into the charts. Okay, good news. Nearly broke my heart like I did. Yeah, trust me, bro. Lucky you did. Lucky, bro. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the charts. Let's start off with EU because I mean everyone's in the chat really telling me about EU. So EU for me, we're still in part of this. To be fair, we did close out recently. I didn't actually notice that. That must have happened a minute ago. Okay, yeah. So we have completed that CRT now that we was waiting for pretty much all week. That's nice to be fair. That CRT's brought us 2 trades. Brought us that one. It's brought us that one. Yeah, we've been cooking EU recently. I mean, the thing is with EU, right? We've taken this now. However, this is just a bearish leg, right? So do you really want to get in buys? It does just look like a bearish leg. Obviously, once we start inverting this, then we can actually have a conversation to be had. But I wouldn't be too keen on that 5-minute imbalance because again, remember with your fair value gaps, if you want them to get inverted and you actually want them to be proper, you need there to be 3 candles and the second one to be the distribution. You can see this one isn't the distribution, so therefore all 3 of these, what you'd ever use, would be invalidated. I'll show you that yesterday. You got a good example of the 3 candle fair value gap rule here. This is why this one reacted so nicely off my entry yesterday, was managed to catch a 5-hour trade because we had 3 candles, right? 1, 2, 3. There was all distribution, but the middle one you can see was the main distribution. That is a good fair value gap, right? That's a fair value gap you'd want to see hit, which is obviously why we gave an entry. 1, 2, 3. You can see the difference between what that is today when there's like they're really small candles and there's more than that amount. And yeah, really starting from the higher time frame on this, we are just bearish off of this level. In terms of the weekly CRT has already been completed, but I'd still like to see us come lower just due to the open. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. What we saying? I think EU takes priority low. Yeah, so obviously this is Mr. Samir. Sorry, mate. Right, about everyone asking about passing funded stuff like that. I'll speak about that in just a sec. But yeah, basically, we are looking pretty bearish on this for now. In terms of the internal, it has been hit, and we haven't really done much from that. So if we're looking at the low and the high, we do have our order block here, which I was considered our internal liquidity. We then took the liquidity beneath this candle, so we should really trade into this candle's high. However, the rejections we're seeing, you can see like the blatant rejection is telling me that this is probably not going to happen, and we are actually going to trade in lower into this leg here. Potentially into this fair value even lower. Potentially into that. The only way we're bullish from here is if we react into this order, if we react off an order block. But even that, I mean, To be fair, let me draw on this one here just so we can see. It's really just in consolidation right now, but by the looks of how the market's reacting to these levels, it's looking like we want to come lower. I mean, let's just look at what we most recently done. Tapped into this order block on the 4 hour. Rallied to the upside. Heavily rallied to the upside. Obviously, this was caused by news, bear in mind. Heavily rallied to the upside. And then pretty much straight away, instantaneously, retraced all the way back down. So that tells us we're at least going to tap into this order block again. Otherwise, what else are we going to come down for? So I do believe we're going to come down to that order block one more time. So I'm going to drag this across. It's about 15 pips off. GU similar really. GU's just got further to come down for this imbalance. I think GU's a lot clearer. Again, yeah, so this is sort of a similar level. Again, we've got the daily, tapping into the daily, and we really want to come higher eventually. But right now, the rejection's just so strong. So yeah, I would want us to come down at least to here, to the fill of this imbalance. That's why I was prioritising GU, because EU, I mean, it's good now that it's completed it, but you always want to target, you always want it to trade into something. We've taken everything now. Plus, bear in mind, the euro is a lot weaker than the pound, just on the open, and, well, really, the last 2 days, well, 3 days, actually. Is that a valid order block, or was it just the news? Even if it's just news, bro, it's still a valid order block. What was the total price for 200k funded, bro? Funded pass, bro, just so I know how much to make for this payout. Depends what prop firm, bro. Depends what prop firm, brother. But yeah, that's why basically on GU why we got into these sells. Again, I'll start you off on the daily or even the weekly. So you can see you've got this weekly imbalance here, which we tapped into. Started to move down by breaking structure. We've then had a solid retracement of 2 weeks. We then had an indecisive week last week. And then broke structure. So we're just waiting for, obviously, that move down. We had that move down. And then this is just the OTE of that. You can see we tapped in here. So we should just be coming down. I'll be honest, boys. All the higher time frames show bearish. But not, like, super cleanly. In terms of internal, external, we're really in between right now. We're really in between. Oh, fuck me. In terms of internal, external, we're really in between right now. To be fair, that doesn't really need to be. But yeah, you can see rallied up, took the liquidity, change of character. So this, after taking the liquidity, this is just our initial move down. This candle here is our retracement into the OTE and then starting to drop again. So is that the Friday low? Yeah, we've obviously got the Friday low as well, which is just within sights. GU's been really nice, to be fair, even this CRT yesterday. So we got the CRT on Monday, we got the CRT yesterday, and then we've got this external low here to be tapped. See the Friday low, and yeah, that's really why we're in this one now. Is just mainly due to still recovering from this news candle. I would potentially be looking to buy. I would accept that even though we're at a shit point, I would potentially be willing to buy if I was to look at EU and it looks really bullish. So if EU was to have taken whatever we've taken now and then had like a really nice 4 hour candle CRT or whatever it may be, then I'd look to buy. But right now, we've just completed an objective, but we don't know for a fact if that was the objective. Like, that may just be on the way. We may be actually aiming for this low, for example. So right now you don't know, so you can't just guess and assume that we're going to reverse. And in my opinion, I do think we'll probably just continue to the downside. So looking at these fair value gaps as well, we've got this one here, which we can put on. See if we get inverted. Yeah, we're reacting off this fair value gap nicely. That 5 minute fair value gap. Obviously this one was sent into the signal group, boys. Yeah, everyone like the stream. Let me read some chats. You did say yesterday you're bearish on the higher time frame, so makes sense. Yesterday longs were into good area to short from. Yeah, that's it, bro. Okay, lovely candle there. Lovely, lovely candle. As we said, boys, you want to be careful of these inversions. Hopefully that missed some of you lot getting cooked on EG. Remember what constitutes a good inversion. By the way, TikTok, I'm speaking to YouTube chat as well, so if you do want to come watch me on YouTube, actually, let me get it on screen. Why ain't it on screen? There's my YouTube and Discord, boys. We've got the best chat in the UK. If I've got any mods in here, after news, I hope for a buy, fair play. I don't have any real news today, though, till later, I'll be honest. Hello, Bruno. How you doing, bro? Any legitimate firms that you recommend, to be honest, bro, as long as they're consistent with payouts? Yeah, I would recommend Alpha Capital, bro. I mean, Alpha Capital and FTMO, but for me, Alpha Capital are just that bit cheaper. And they're a little bit more active on social media as well, which I like in a firm. Some people may not care about that, but I like firms that are pretty active on social media. They show face on social media a lot. Just closed out for £350 profit. Come on, 100% win rate continues. Let's go. You got some kids in the Discord chat. Yeah, bro, you just got to leave it, though, man. There's no point. Like, there's a lot of them just rage baiting. Like, I see one of them just coming at all English people. Like, bro, you're in an English server, you mug. Search 2Gs. Go check them out. Who's 2Gs? Hello, I'm new here. What you saying, Yuki? Whereabouts are you from? Oh, wait. Yukiki Nafand. See, that's mad. See, I read your first name, thought definitely maybe Japanese. Second name, Jamaican. That's crazy. To be fair, has anyone seen that one street interview of that Jamaican Japanese girl? She's like probably the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm in longs. I'm in longs. I'm cooked. Fair play, bro. Don't worry though, man. Don't worry. Everyone takes losses. Part of the game. Part of the game. I mean, we don't, but no, I'm joking. Of course we do. I'm 100% claiming British heritage now. To be fair, don't think you could be further from British if you tried, being based in Zimbabwe. To be fair, and by the way, chat, I weren't racist. He is white. Yeah, I'm from Japan. Oh, fair play. Michael, you're one of us now, bro. Yeah, trust me. I hit B break even on GJ yesterday. Unlucky, bro. I don't know what, yeah, people, I always recommend stick to EU and GU, especially if you're trading the London session. JPY pairs are harder to trade in the London session. They can give better profits, but they're just a lot harder, to be fair, because they have such a bigger range, whereas the London session, the typical pairs like your EU, your EGs, your GU, they're going to accumulate over the Asia session, which means move sideways so that the London session can manipulate and we take those buys off of Asia high and low. But with the, obviously, JPY pairs, the Asia session doesn't accumulate. It'll have a big, massive move. So it completely changes up the way we approach it. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Let's get into the point where my chat is chatting. My chat is chatting, so I might not be able to see your comments straight away. Lou's been out of the pre-Londons for too long. Moved to England now. Oh, no way. No way. Big up Michael in the UK. From Zimbabwe to UK, come on. In EU, go up or down for F3G and go down. Yeah, we're in this sells on GU, but we want the same thing for EG. I want at least another tap of this order block here. Again, now we've got some nice candles. So we've got 1, 2, this third one forming. So it looks like this fair value gap here could be the one. Let's go back to GU. But yeah, this is where I'd be looking for re-entries if you did want to get in on EU. And GU, you can see, GU's just flying, man. GU flying away. How you doing, my bro? I'm all good mood. How you doing, bro? Ah. Oh. Fair right. Shoot, yeah, again, the DTO, Daily True Open, being our main confirmation for this one. I'm just copying ATM, bro. Personally, I haven't learned enough yet to trade myself. Fair play. Yeah, I'd recommend ACG. GJ been awful this week, this far. Yeah, man, I don't know why people are trading these JPY pairs. Like, some of them are good. Like, I've got some people in my chat that trade them, but in my opinion, learn your ropes on EU or GU. It's going to be so much easier. How did you learn to trade? Self-taught, really, bro. I learned quite a while ago, so there wasn't really that much stuff about. But yeah, the odd YouTube video. Not really anyone in particular on YouTube, just picking stuff up. And yeah, just social media apps in general, bro. I'll be honest, a good thing to do if you're a trader. Well, a bit different now because you've got like a lot of mentors, but not there yet. But anyone that was in pre-London when this position was in 65% drawdown, and I declared I am engaging the gauntlet, and within 5 minutes you have a turnaround. You're welcome, lol. And I saw that in the chat. Every time, well, this signal we sent in this signal, price goes up here, and everyone's like, okay, yeah. By the way, we did get tapped in, like here, by the way, not like just in this drop. So I should probably draw that across so you can see the reality a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that was the actual trade. We did get in it a bit earlier. But yeah, when it went up here, everyone's like, oh, shit, so we're going to hit stop loss. Well, they never learn, do they? They never learn. Never learn. But yeah, obviously, we have a stop loss for a reason, etc., etc. Does Alpha Capital allow copy trader? Nah, no one does, bro. I'll be real. No prop firm's going to allow that. When it's clean, though, it's on par with EU and GU in my opinion. It just moves different, though, bro. I'm not saying it's not clean. It can definitely be clean, but it's just the way it moves. You want the sessions to move as they should, which is Asia accumulate, London manipulate, New York session distribute. It messes up this whole like market schematic when you trade JPY, because the yen's just so active overnight. So I'm not saying it's a bad pair in that sense. Like if you've got your own way of trading it, then yeah. But the way we trade it and the way that you should really trade the London session, in my opinion, yeah, you don't want to really be trading JPY. But obviously each to their own. Damn, so we can't really be in the secret. Oh no, right, yeah. With that you can. I thought you meant like just blatantly copy trading. The only way you'll get clocked copy trading on a prop firm is if you've got like 30, 40, 50 different accounts placed in like the exact same lot size, the exact same trade. You got to think these firms have thousands and thousands of accounts. Full TP on that one's been hit. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, any comments I missed, boys, just put them in again, because I did see a few coming early that I missed. TP on G, let's go. TP hit, let's go. TP on GU, made a bank, let's go. Shut down, yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go. Big up to anyone who joined the Signal group yesterday. As I said, it's the best place to be. You're already up 2.5. All right, is there a simple way to learn it? Yeah, bro, my YouTube, I've got loads of good free stuff on my YouTube. As you can, that's my YouTube there, bro. I'm live on YouTube as well right now. And that's my Discord as well. I've got loads of free content out. I do have mentorship as well for £40 a month, which is very, very conclusive. Conclusive or conclusive, very conclusive. It's got over about 120 videos and a 2-hour live stream every single morning. That's all for £40. Absolutely cooked this week, boys. Getting the mentorship if you aren't already. Come on, bro. I was sat here with limits set. Oh, unlucky, Brippy. Unlucky, bro. 9% RR for me in 3 days. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Lovely. Took the exact same setup. Lovely continuation, mate. Lovely, Joe. Let's go. Yeah, the Discord's there on the right, boys. On the right, if you want to join that. We've got the biggest and best community in the UK. Fastest growing in the UK. How many man we got on this live? Let's get some more man on this live, though. Let's get 200 man on this live today. Hello, mate. I know you were self-taught, but what strategy you start looking at the start? At the start, I didn't really have a strategy. I was just looking at like smart money concepts, all stuff like this. Well, first it was indicators, smart money concepts, all this back and forth. And then I started trading the London session. And that's where it all clicked for me. Because London session, you're able to actually learn how it moves, see what it reacts to. And the London session will react to 3 points every day. It won't really react to anything else. There's only 3 points to consider. Versus the New York market, you never know what price is going to react off. You don't know if it's going to be Asia liquidity, London liquidity, internal liquidity, order blocks, fair value gaps. You don't really know what price is seeking out. But in the London session, we know 1 of 3 points that we're always going to be seeking out. And that was really the main thing that changed in my trading. Let's go. TP hit though, boys. Let's update the Discord with that one. This was Stu's trade, by the way, boys. Me and Stu like Matt and Jeff. Me and Stu like Matt and Jeff. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. Don't test me. I called full gauntlet. Alright, cool. Let's see the chat. Let's go. Sorry, I know you, man. You can't really see shit. This was the trade sent in by Stu. You can see. Actually, no one. It was here. This one here, you can see. Entry, stop loss, TP. That was the full trade sent in. And you can see we've just hit full TP on that. Which is lovely. Which is absolutely lovely, boys. Let's go. Might enter when price reverses. Yeah, I entered a short on Euro as well. Lovely, bro. Are you in that order block now? What's the 3 points? The 3 points is Asia high, Asia low, and the daily true open. I'm in G longs. Fair play. Yeah, there was bare comments earlier that I didn't read in it, so just put them in again. Let me try to see what some people saying. God, chat was active this morning. Good morning, sports fans. Come on. Good morning, Jed. Bought into the mentorship early. Lock in time. Let's go, Robert. Yeah, lock in, man. You're in the best place, the absolute best place to learn. Don't worry, there's nowhere better on the net than here. Where do I find your Discord? You're not in there already, Reality. The Discord is just here. Just screenshot that and just type it into your browser. You got to obviously have the Discord app as well, but and then yeah, just type that into your browser. It's just discord.gg/RichesseFX. Can you explain the DTO? No worries, I'll explain the detail. Let me quickly read all these comments first. In GU longs, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that was old anyway. To be fair, morning everyone. Can take my trade till next week. Waiting for my first payout. Lovely, Tafara. Lovely. I was looking at EU and GU buys. Unlucky V. JPY been quiet. In the EU, I wanted the EU DT short, but I knew it wouldn't get tapped. So trade off was GU will tap, but we'll have a tougher time hitting TP. Yeah, exactly. That's one of those choices you have to make a lot of the time with EU and GU. Bro, how can I join your Discord group? Link in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, link in the description to get into my Discord. It should be anyway, is it? Yeah, it is. Links in the description to join my Discord, boys. If you go in the description as well, I've also got mentoring signals and one-to-ones there. So you can get on that if you want. Alu, can you explain why you didn't long from the ALG and short instead? Yeah, no worry. There wasn't, yeah, exactly. There wasn't an IFVG, so we didn't get the confirmation. Once we take the Asia low, we can't just instantly buy. So yeah, the 3 points that matter, boys, is the Asia high, Asia low, and daily true open. When we get to the Asia high and Asia low, we can't just blindly buy, right, as we've seen. We'll need a fair value gap to get inverted or made or a change of character to happen. So here, for example, when we took the low, you can see we took the low here, and we had this fair value gap here. Now, what we'd want in order for buyers is price to come into this fair value gap and then close above it. So if we took the low, closed above, then would be valid to go for longs. But you can see we didn't come above. We came up to it, filled it perfectly, moved down again. Oh, mate. Oh, mate, I feel... How much for one-to-one, bro? £1,000 a month, bro. £1,000 a month. And I'll be real, that's so fucking cheap. I'm only... Yeah, it's £1,000 a month, innit? Which is so cheap. We've got 100% success rate with our one-to-one students as well, boys. 100% success rate. Now you'll look for purchases, brother. Yeah, I'll look for buyers potentially. But more than likely, we are just going to continue down. We'll wait for these inversions. As I said, the key is going to be these inversions, especially for EU. I mean, EU's got this one here, and we've tapped into the order block. So if EU comes up and inverts like that, then we're looking good to go. Then I'll be looking for buyers. But until then I just assume that we're going to be bearish. So EU I'm looking at right now, and I'm looking for price to retrace into it and then see what we do. So EU's the one right now. Look at DXY, bro. Sweet, let's have a look at DXY. I see where you put your stop loss because surely the RR won't be that good. My win rate this month is 100% for 5 trades. Lovely. I see, but oh yeah, where do you put your stop? Because surely the RR won't be that good. Yeah, so it's again your stop loss. You just want to put it above a high, basically above a significant high that you shouldn't come above. So here, if you look at where the stop loss placement is here, if you look at when we actually got into the trade, so here, where is the current range? The current range is we have we have a high here. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. We have a high here, and we have a low here. And in this trade, we're hoping that price continues this bearish move. So we go down, retracement, down. That's what we want. So our stop loss is here because once price gets here, if we go higher than that, that will show that that's a market structure shift. So that would mean that we're then in a bullish trend. So we're probably going to just continue up. That's why we have a stop loss there. You want the stop loss to be placed at the point where you are wrong, essentially. So, for example, this fair value gap here, I wouldn't have my stop loss here because we could still come into drawdown, fill this fair value gap, not break the high, and then come down, right? So my stop loss wants to be well clear of that. But this high here, this is where I'm wrong. If we start moving above this high, then I don't think price would sell off anyway. So why would I want to be in? So that's pretty much how you define your stop loss placement. But yeah, as I said, this one was sent into the Signal. So a lot of people caught this off the Signal group. The best Signal group in the game, boys, by a million miles. Probably a billion miles. Are there even a billion miles on Earth? I don't think there are, is there? If you put every road together on Earth, how long would the road be? That's a question. It's a question for one of you, man. Who knows the answer to that? Does your strategy work on 50-minute time frame? I work during London session and can't be on the phone. Yeah, bro. Yeah, FX. So if you work during the London session, that is obviously a big problem for a lot of London traders, which is why our mentorship's built around that. So we're live every day at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. So basically before you go to work, unless you're a fucking milkman or something like that. But yeah, we go live at 6 a.m. So that means as soon as you wake up, as you're getting ready for work, whatever you're doing, you can be on live with us, and we're going to be talking you through everything, exactly what we're looking for, what the bias is, where our order blocks are we looking to buy or sell, what pairs are we mainly focusing on, what the news is like. So you're going to be really in check. And then the way we trade as well is our trading strategy, literally a few steps. So it's a matter of waiting for the Asia high or Asia low, and then it's a matter of waiting for the inversion. So if I show you this trade here, for example, all you would do with this trade, once you know our strategy, is you would wait and you wouldn't do anything. This is if you're at work. So you'd obviously watch our pre-London, and now it's 8 o'clock now, so our pre-London's finished. You've been on live, you know what we're looking for. And then all you do is you set an alert on your low, your Asia low, and set an alert on your candle high, and go back to work. And you wait. When the Asia low's been taken, then you mark out your POIs. So it's up to you which one you mark out. For example, let's say this inversion fair value gap, which will be one of the ones you start using quite a bit. I'm just going to make it darker just to hide all the other stuff. Alright, so now we set that, and then we'll set an alert on that. So again, you can go back to work. You've only now missed like 10 seconds of work. Checking your chart, drawing on that on, setting the alert. Back to work. Then you wait. Go back to work. Okay, now, boom. You get an alert on your phone that we've gone above this fair value gap and we're closed above. So that's all it is you now check your phone for another 10 seconds, set your entry, entry on 50%, stop loss on the low, TP on the high. Right, and let's get rid of this one quickly. And there you go. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. So you don't really need like, don't worry if you're working during the London session, because there's not need to be on your phone a lot. We know that people work. Like I started trading when I was working a 9 to 5. May started trading when he was in a 9 to 5. Stu has his own business when he started trading. So we've all been in that situation, which is why we've built the mentorship as best as we can to help you avoid that. My Discords are here, bro. Discord.gg/RichesseFX. By the way, those live streams are part of the mentorship, which is only £40 a month. Coldest strat in the game. Trust me, bro. Estimating the total length of all roads on Earth is a complex task, but it's generally accepted that the total is over 40 million. Jeez, 40 million miles. 40 million miles. That's actually not that far. I reckon I could run that in probably under 2.5 hours. Can you go through the GU show before? Yeah, no worries, bro. Let me read this YouTube comments real quick. Boys, let's get 150 man in there. We've got 135 right now. Boys, if you're watching on TikTok and you want a bit of a better view, you want a bigger screen, go over to my YouTube. It's just right there, Richesse FX. Other trading groups need to do 33 laps of the world to catch up. Trust me, bro. Yeah, bro, you ain't doing this shit. What are you talking about? This Crown Sambo guy, bro. You're literally Canadian. Like, you are literally Canadian. Other trading groups need, yeah, lie. Are we still looking for longs? In my opinion, not looking for longs until we invert this pretty significantly. We've got no reason to be long right now. We're just bullish. Bullish? Sorry, we're just bearish. Until we have that confirmation, there's a few nice points we've hit. So, for example, we've taken this, we've completed this CRT, we've completed the EU CRT as well. It's retapped into this order block. But yeah, this order block's not really a huge confirmation for me, so that's nowhere near enough for me to get into the trade. I'd need a very clear inversion. So again, you want price to come up, close above that, and then get that movement. By the way, actually, wait, let me see. Lamar, what's that mean? I don't know. I just see you taking the piss out of English people on our Discord, so I thought, got to say that you're Canadian, bro. Don't forget. Don't forget that. Don't forget whose face is on your money. Innit? Just remember that. Just remember that. Every dad wants more for their son. And we are the daddy of the world, bruv. So, that's what I say. If anyone says the UK shit or England shit, I say, like, every father wants more for their son. Like, we literally invented the fucking world, so. We want our children, them to have better lives. I'm Jamaican, bro. Law, I just live in Canada. I don't care, bro. If you live in Canada, you're Canadian. Or you, I mean, I don't know. Do you even speak patois? I haven't heard you say it. He's going to put on the accent now, isn't he? No, there's a few Jamaicans in here, to be fair. A few Jamaicans. You shorting from Fair Valley Gap? Nah, bro. I'm not shorting from the Fair Valley Gap. Bro, another thing, Crown Sambo. Why is your caption says chill, but in your profile picture you look so angry? It's a joke. Fucking hell, yeah. Another big sell-off. As we said, boys. Decent. What was that caused by? Because that wasn't normal. It might have been, to be fair. Yeah, DXY really strong this morning. Really strong. We can see we're coming off of these points finally. I really don't like the way the 8 hour does that. Yeah, we're coming off these points finally. So yeah, I can see again just more buyers going now. I don't think we're going to react off this order block at this point. I do think we're going to be aiming for this as our external liquidity to go higher. So yeah, I can see buyers coming. Yard man thing, bro. Fair play. Could create SMT with GU at daily low. Yeah, the main thing's the DXY though, JS man. If the DXY's like this, you mean sells. Yeah, I mean obviously DXY buys to the external. So yeah, EU and GU sells to the external. To be fair, EU's taken that. GU, yeah, GU not taking that. So GU still got a fair bit to go, to be fair. GU could still get re-entries to sells. Obviously, we've got a clear fair value gap here, which is the only place I'd really be looking to get in. So I want price to come into this. And I'll be looking to sell, stop loss above the high, TP down here. Will be like a 2, 3 to 1, something like that. Have a good rest of your day, lads. No trade for me. Gonna go to the gym, out the way. Hit me up when you're ready to lose. Sweet, bro. I'll give you a shout, mood. Explain DTO and how it's used, please. No worries, I'll explain that. You get signals with that. Now, bro, signals is something different. Signals is a different service. We've got signals and we've got mentorship. So this one was sent into the signal group. The entry, the stop loss, the TP, and obviously it's the strategy that we teach is in the mentorship. This one yesterday also sent into the signal group. It was a 5R trade, TP hit. And here, day before that, Monday, We have another one, 2.5R hit. So right now in the signal group, boys, we're up 2.5 plus 5, which is, wow, my maths is really, really bad. 7.5. And then another 2.5, giving us 10RR in 3 days. Lovely. 10RR in 3 days. 10RR in 3 days in the signal group. How much is the signal group? Signal group is, we currently got it 50% off, bro, so you can get it for £100 a month. £100 a month or a grand lifetime. I recommend getting the lifetime, to be fair. Like, if you actually want to start taking trading seriously, you're not going to find another signal group that places trades you can actually take on a funded account, get funded, get payouts, pass, etc., etc. Let me go on my Discord, innit? Just boys, send profits in. Send profits in from today and yesterday. If anyone got any profits from the signal chat, from the signal group, go to profits. All right, yeah, boom, we got another trader there. All right, here we got a signals member passing his phase 2 this morning. Lovely. We've got someone made 1.1 bags this morning. Lovely. RF 1.7 this morning. Okay, he didn't send his profit, but I'm assuming he got in. Someone else who got in my trade yesterday, you can see 1.2k made. Yesterday again, 750 made off GU. Again, this one, I don't know how much he made off this. These are all signal members, boys. This one, 3 grand made. This one, 3 bills made. This one, again, another one. Another little trade there. He didn't have how much it was on, though. Yeah, that's all from those 3 trades, boys. So, okay, there's another one here. Just been sent through. 380, 370. Yeah, lovely. Absolutely cooking, boys, in the signal group. Like, if you want a place you can actually get funded, there's no other signal group on the net you can get there. What time frame do you use for the inverted? Yeah, 15 minute. Yeah, I use both, bro, but 15 minutes more ideal, more optimal. Because a lot of the time you'll notice we'll invert a 15 or we'll invert a 5 minute in order to just fill a 15. So I mean, there's not really a good example right now. But here, for example, right, see that we got this fair value gap here on the 15. We'll probably have like a 5 minute fair value gaps there which get inverted, and it tricks you into thinking like that's the main thing that matters. But when you zoom out, you'll realize, okay, there's just a bigger 15. So yeah, 15 minute and 30 minute are the best, but 5 minute is the most commonly used, really, obviously being the smallest one. Nightmare, longest down time I've had in 5 years. Wait, mate, the PC in the workshop broke, so I bought a new one. Then I was turning it all up on open builds and disengaged the limit switches and crashed the x-axis and broke the monitor couple. Okay, does anyone else have no idea what that means? What's the Discord? Okay, let me turn on the Discord. Discord's here, bro. Discord.gg/Richesse effects. We've got the biggest and best community in the UK, the fastest growing streamers in the UK, let alone trading streamers. We're absolutely cooking, boys. We've got 130 on our YouTube right now. I'm going to be pushing this YouTube out heavily. I've got a call today, which I'm doing with some of the members, who's going to be helping me push this channel out. And boys, we're going to be cooking, man. Yo, bro, I messaged you yesterday to get in. I had a message from you. Oh, sweet. I'll get you in the mentorship. Anyone that's messaged me to get in the mentorship, I know you said you messaged me, Brippy. I haven't managed to reply. We have had so many people try to get in the mentorship. Obviously, as I said, the mentorship's £40 a month now, but we will be upping the prices very, very heavily soon. So yeah, Bear Man have been messaging me to try to get in, but I'll message you after this live, Bippy, bro. Basically, mate, he broke his PC. Oh. Mate, like, I disengaged the limit switches and crashed the x-axis and broke the motor couple. Like, bro, I've got literally no idea what that means. Sounds like you dropped it though. Yeah, any other pairs people are looking at, chat? Let me know what pairs you lot are looking at. 10RR in 3 days is brazy, trust me. I'm really busy at the minute, mate. I do plan on doing that video, but I have 4 kids / wife's birthday in August. 4 kids and your wife's birthday. Oh, I read that wrong. I read that wrong. I read that all of your kids were born in August somehow, and it was your wife's birthday. I was thinking, fucking hell, she must love that, mum. But you got 4 kids and it's your wife's birthday. My CNC is broke, so I've got to repair it today, so I'm behind with my business, plus helping run Richesse, plus I put a bid in to buy another business that's looking like it's going to be accepted. Yeah, Stu's a bit 100 mile an hour right now. First non-guru trader, come on, bro. I'm assuming that's a good thing. NQ, but I don't trade NQ, bro. I will have a look. Someone said check GJ. I'll check GJ, then I'll check NQ after, bro. Again, the M, but we want to see the M basket. For the longest, the M basket was so bearish, but wow. And he just spoke with a peak list. Right now, we're seeing heavy rejection from this CRT. I mean, starting off in the weekly is really nice for the M basket, and it has been for a while. So we've got the high, we've got the low. We're in a downtrend, which means we're looking at sells. We've got our fair value gaps being filled, and then starting to reject. Also got CRT at the high, which means we have a big candle here. The next candle takes the high, closes back within the range, showing that it's a manipulation move rather than a genuine breakup. So yeah, we're just looking for price to basically trade from this high down to this low. We've had so much rejection of it recently though. But yeah, last week we did have another weekly confirmation, another weekly CRT. We've got this candle here, took out the weekly high. You can see broke above, but then closed back within, which shows all these moves up here, they're just liquidity grabs. They're just liquidity grabs, right? And then we're going to move down. Boys, double tap on TikTok. We've got less than 50 man in there. Let's get 100 man in here. Everyone double tap the screen. Everyone run it up. Let's get 5k likes, boys. If we can get 100 man in this live, and if we can get 100 man in this live, I'll let one of you man in the signals for free. Same on YouTube, boys. If we can get 200 man in the live, I'll let someone in the signals for free. But yeah, obviously that's the manipulation. So you can see we're just manipulating, and this next one should be the distribution. So we should see nice sell off to here and a nice sell off to here. On the 4 hour, I mean, just the amount of liquidity being generated to the downside is just obscene as well. You can see here the manipulation, obviously the manipulation of that high. So that was the candle, that was the open, taking the high, and then the rejection. Same with this one. You can see this was the candle that printed, this was the open high, and then the rejection. We did have sells off of this fair value gap as well, if you've been following the lives. Retapped into it. So yeah, really just looking nice. We've actually just taken the high. So I've got a feeling sells are going to be optimal. So yeah, we tapped into this. Rejected. We've got all of this liquidity as well, boys. I mean, all of this is just, it's just got to be swept. So here to here, you can see all of that liquidity there. I'm not going to mark it on, but do you know what I mean? You can see that there. And then you can see as well, now on the 4 hour, we're just looking for more CRT at play. And you can see we did sweep this candle's high. We're about to close below, so we'll wait 18 minutes to see. And then, yeah, then we'll be looking to sell. If we go on the 15-minute, nice. So we can, we're looking for any other confirmations that we've got other than just that high being swept. If we look to the left, what can we see? Well, I can see a fair value gap here just above that's also been filled. Why is this so dark? Is this 10 or is this 15? Okay, I'm going to make this 5. But yeah, you can see, there we go. That was the fair value gap filled. Like that. So yeah, now I'd be looking to sell the yen basket, which means you'd obviously be looking to buy GJ on a similar level. So yeah, again, we're going to go on the weekly. And you can see weekly order blocks been filled, so we should. To be fair, I'm going to stay off the weekly because it is very wicky, I'll be honest. Do we actually have CRT on it though? Is the main thing that I really care about. So yeah, so first of all, we took our CRT on this, completed that. So that was the low, swept, high here. So we've completed that. Now again, you can see we've got. Let me keep them for the time being. Low swept. So we should be trading into the high. So we've got all this to rally up into. Go on the daily now. Let's get rid of some of these old bits of price. It's not important anymore. Let's get rid of this. Right, so yeah, this is basically our level here. So we've got our low and then we got our high. Again, if we look at the CRT, we've got really nice CRT on the daily playing out again. Let me quickly go on the 4 hour to see what earth this is. All right, cool. Let me get rid of these points. This is really top-down analysis, boys. So this may not be your pair. And you're probably switching off right now. If you do that, you're an idiot and you're never going to make it in trading. This is knowledge, boys. Like, this is a complete top-down analysis, the same way I do on any pair. Notice as well, what did I start on? Did I start on GJ or did I start on the yen basket? Same way. If I'm trading GU or EU, I'm going to start on the DXY. I want to get an overview of the dominant pair, I want to get an overview of the dominant currency. Because if I have the dominant currency on my side, then it makes it so much easier to catch the trade. It's easier than finding my bias here, and then if I look at JPY or the yen basket, sorry, and it's a complete opposite, then I'm probably going to be cooked, right? So yeah, yen basket we obviously did first, very bearish, which means automatically we're looking to buy this, and we're just directing our attention to bullish confirmations. So yeah, now we're looking at CRT on the daily. We've got the low swept here, so we've got the higher to trade into. Again, beautiful manipulation candle there. I'm actually going to dot this out just so it's a bit cleaner. But we can see what's going on there. CRT, by the way, I do have a YouTube video on my channel. Yeah, everyone asking what is CRT. I will give you a brief explanation in a sec, just after I've given you my outlook. But I do have a video on CRT and high time frame bias on my YouTube channel. And in my mentorship, I do have a 6-part video series on CRT and how to trade it, and how to trade it in line with my personal strategy. So yeah, that's within the Discord, boys. It's just a small part of the Discord. As I said, the mentorship, boys, is literally over probably 110 videos, average length being about 15 minutes long, which is, what is 110 divided by 4? Quick maths, probably about 30 something, maybe like 27. So 27 hours worth of content, all of my content, as well as 2 hours every single day live streaming with you boys, and that's all for £40 a month. Like, it is so cheap, it's a joke. But yeah, obviously part of those videos, part of those 110 odd videos is a 5-part video series on CRT, which is what I'm using now quite heavily. So yeah, as you can see, that's the CRT low swept. We've got the high to trade into, so we should come into that high. Now we're going to go down onto the 4 hour and look for this, well, not the same thing, but similar. You can see that was the fill of the imbalance up there. So yeah, we've got that high to trade into. Now I'm looking at the 4 hour, and I'm looking to do the same thing with the CRT. So you can see we've swept this low. How long have we got? We've got 13 minutes left to the close. So this is going to be really important, this close right here. If we can close above this, it will confirm the CRT, and I think buyers will be really nice on GJ. Yeah, we've got, obviously, as I said, we've got a weekly confirmation with our weekly CRT. We've got a daily confirmation with our daily CRT. And now we've got a 4 hour confirmation with our 4 hour CRT. And we've also got the overall confirmation of the yen basket being bearish as we'd want. Obviously, we want this close to occur nicely on the yen basket as well. Again, what we did on JPY, I'm going to go on the 15 minute. Is there anything else other than just my 4 hour that I can use as confirmation? To be fair, I'm not really seeing loads. I'm not seeing too much. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on this and see what we're looking like. Would be better if we swept the Asia low. I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's see what we got going. Yeah, so a nice thing you want to look for is when we're reacting off of fair value gaps and we're actually tapping into it and moving. So this is perfect, what you'd want to see. I know we're moving to the downside, but what you want to see is fair value gaps getting reacted off of, right? So, for example, this one here is lovely to see reacted. You can see this fair value gap, we tapped in, moved down. This fair value gap here, we tapped in, moved down. The reason this is so important and so beneficial is because we need one of these to get disrespected in order to buy. Now, we don't want to see one get disrespected that what didn't even matter in the first place, right? But when we react off it, we tap in and we move and we react. It shows this is a valid bearish fair value gap. We can see evidence of that. Look at the candle. Look at the candles, right? We can see evidence it is bearish. So if price decides to close above after taking our key liquidity point, then we know that we're rejecting bearish order flow. Instead, we are now going to be part of that bullish order flow. So that's why it's so nice to see us tap into these fair value gaps and move. But yeah, that's what I'll be looking to see tapped, or sorry, inverted. And then once that happens, I'll be looking for buys. That was a pretty long overview, not gonna lie, but yeah. Morning, Lou boy, banger with Stu this morning. Yeah, trust me. How long have you been trading? 5 years, bro. John, you know London session soon. Okay, this guy's talking in patois again. Appreciate all the shares, boys. Appreciate all the shares and follows. Yeah, big up all the follows. Let me see what my YouTube chat's saying. If I missed any comments on YouTube, boys, just talk again. But yeah, boys, if see on this chat, you can't really see what I can see, but I can see. Let me tell you how much I can see. So I can see the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can see the first, the most 11 most recent messages. So if your text is not in the most recent 11, just comment it again. Because what I'm going to stop doing, I'm going to stop scrolling up in the chat to old comments. Because it just makes me get backdated and late. And when we're trying to trade live market, it just doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? So if you notice your comments not in the most recent, like 10 recent comments, try put it again so I haven't got to scroll back up to it. And I'm just going to keep reading the most recent. I'm going to start reading from the top of the chat. Stu, how's your draw, mate? Are you going to sue Raja? Oh, that is funny, bro. To be fair, that is the exact same archetype, just an American version. That is funny. His name is Psycho Stu as well, which makes it. To be fair, he doesn't look like Stu. He's just got this type of aura. Do you know what I mean? I can see if Stu is in the WWE or something, he'd be the exact same. He'd come in like actually no, he wouldn't. Stu, mate, I'd love to see Stu in the WWE. Stu's like creative, but not really as you'd expect a man of that stature to be creative. Like you normally expect people of that stature to be proper like, you know, turn their nose up at everything. But Stu's like, he'll surprise you, innit? I'm going to join the Signals, bro. Lovely, Brippy. Welcome to the winning team when you're in there. As I said, 10 RR in 3 days. Can't beat it. I've got a 50% off sale right now as well. We're feeling very, very generous this week. And yeah, man, get in while you can before prices go up. GU coming back up for entry, for a possible entry. Yeah, nice. GU's doing nice. I've got my eye on this 5 minute. Again, remember, hopefully you lot have learned today why this inversion is nowhere near as good as this one. Who can let me know in the comments why that is? Who's been listening from the start of the live? To be fair, what time do you aim to get on the chart? So I trade personally at 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And within the mentorship, we have a pre-London stream, which is obviously before that. So 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm live with the members, or well, us lot are live with the members in the Discord. And then 8 a.m. I'll jump on my, or half 8, 9. Between 8 and 9, I'll jump on YouTube and TikTok. But yeah, 6 a.m. to 8 on the Discord with the mentorship students, breaking everything down. But if you're asking what time I actually trade, what time I actually enter trades, that is 7 to 10. GU coming back up for a possible re-entry. ALG could line up good for GJ. Yeah, that's what I literally just marked that up. It looks lovely. I'm just waiting for the close. The 4-hour close is going to be very important for GJ. And GU, actually, by the looks of it as well right now. UJ sells. I would personally be looking at UJ buys just based on the yen basket. So yeah, I'll personally be looking at buyers. What's this? I'll personally be looking at buyers. We can see we've got this leg here. This clear leg here. I mean, we have swept the higher pretty nicely. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Where is all... Okay, the indicator's just not loading for some reason. But... yeah, I'd be looking to buy off here, really, bro. If we go on the 15 minute, you can see we've clearly got this imbalance, which we've filled pretty much to the T. Looks like we're now moving higher. Again, yeah, beautiful. Exactly. What did we wanted to see on JPY? That is now exactly what we've seen, all right? We had the fair value gap. We reacted, rejected. Fair value gap, reacted, rejected. Failed to reject fully. What's a full rejection? A full rejection consists of breaking. So remember, boys, when we come, and girls, when we come off of a internal, our goal of our internal is to reach external. So our goal of our internal is to reach external. If we don't reach external, it shows that it's failed, right? So we come off our internal, rejected, but not... So a rejection doesn't show that it's a valid fair value gap. Not the rejection that counts. It's the completion to external. It needs to move from A to B for it to be completed. It can't move from A halfway to B and then go back up. That's not how it works, right? So, boom, fair value gap rejected and then not completed to external and then rallied up, closed above. Well, we've got 1 minute. If we close above, then that's our confirmation, really. And then you're looking to get in on a retap of this fair value with your TP on the Asia high and your stop loss somewhere on the low. I'd probably have it beneath that wick, to be fair. And yeah, your RR is looking about 3.5 to 1. To be fair, I'd probably have a slightly different entry, a slightly more 50% entry like that. And then I'd up my stop loss to 8 pips because there's no need to be overly greedy. And that's a bang on 3RR trade. So yeah, that's probably how I'd approach GJ. Sorry, UJ. My bad. Oh no, this is GJ. Fuck me, what am I talking about? GJ, this is how I approach GJ, but UJ you asked for, yeah. I'd just be looking to buy off this fair value gap here. Simple as, really. Don't want to overcomplicate. This is one where we've taken the higher to induce people. Bear in mind the DXY as well. What direction are we in the DXY? To be fair, the DXY we are very bullish. DXY we're very bullish. JPY we're very bearish, right? So if we look at UJ, we've got USD, JPY. Now, the US dollar, very bullish. The yen basket, very bearish. Doesn't take a brain surgeon. Doesn't take fucking a rocket scientist. Doesn't take Pep Guardiola to work out what direction this is most likely going to move. Remember, a pair is just made up of two currencies. Very, very easy to wrap your head around. Buyers looking like the move on EU and GU. Yeah, it's looking nice. I want to see how these 4-hour closes first, and then we'll reassess. So the 4-hour close is going to be really important. So make sure you, man, wait till 10. Wait till 10. We're going to reassess EU, GU, look for the next move, and look to actually get into some trades. GU doing exactly what you're saying CRT wise. Trust me, bro. Interesting offer could be helping. Yeah, Stu, I'll check that after, bro. GU is forming a goof. Oh, a good entry right now. What do you say? Can you explain why the other FEG is best to be inverted? Yeah, so why was it this fair value gap? Why was this fair value gap better than that other little one there? Or was it GU where we had one? Yeah, why was this one better? Well, because, again, I'm going to say this again. What makes a good fair value gap is there needs to be 3 candles, and the middle one needs to be a distribution candle, right? So we need, ideally, 1, 2, 3 bearish candles, with the second one, the middle one, being the distribution candle. So you can see perfectly here, we've got 1 bearish candle, 2, 3, middle one, clearly the distribution. Right, here, this one down here is not actually that bad, right? This one down here is not that bad. You do have 1, 2, 3, and the middle one is distribution. It just so happens that this one's bullish, so it's not as good. But yeah, that's why you wouldn't go off this one. Because say you was to focus on this fair value gap here, that would mean your 3 candles are your 3 candles would be 1, 2, and 3. So that would mean you'd say this one's the distribution. Now look, is that the distribution one, or is that the distribution one? Clearly it's this one. This is clearly the distribution one. So therefore this needs to be our 2. This needs to be our number 2, which means our fair value gap would be here. And your candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. Right, yeah, I'm going to revisit GU on once the 4-hour is mitigated. Are you in any trade? Right now we're not, bro. We're out of GU, done and dusted, 2.5%. What's the discount for the signals? Go in the go to the signal group, bro. Go to anyone's looking to get in the signals, looking to upgrade. Okay, more signals getting sent in. More results getting sent in. Yesterday's trade, lovely. EU 1.5k made, beautiful. All the boys absolutely killing it, man. This week, absolutely killing it. Yeah, if you're trying to get in though, let me show you, man, as well. Come to the Discord here. You see, you got welcome, Forex welcome, full access. Come down to full access. Go down to signals. And then you see, click this link here. And then, yeah, you can do your thing. What a lovely... Hey, look how banging that road is. Well, I was just about to move that. Look how unreal that road would be to drive. How sick would that road to be to drink so much and just come off it? That would be such a good way to... Don't know if I can say that word. To turn package. That would be such a sick way to turn package. Like crashing there and dying into the sea. That would be unreal. GU almost at FVG. Explain detail. Oh shit, yeah, sorry, I haven't explained the detail in ages. Basically, explain the detail and how it's used. Right, cool. So the detail and how it's used. We really tested reverse. Look at the hard time frame. We just retested a sell side liquidity. What time is it in the UK right now, fam? It is 2 minutes to 10, bro. 2 minutes to 10 a.m. And that is what we call the end of the kill zone. EFL Grimsby versus United. Wait, United? What is it? The thingy? Is it a... Wait, what? Who United? Or you mean in the cup tonight? United playing Grimsby. If United are playing Grimsby tonight, I'll be real, I can see United losing. MK Dons 4-1. Who remembers that? MK Dons 4-1 from a few years back. Who remembers that? That's what I can see coming. That's what I can see coming. I can massively see that. Who remembers the MK Dons one? MK Dons battered. Oh, it's 4-0. Oh, it's 4-0 actually, weren't it? 4-0. Di Maria 60 mil. Big up the Andy Tate song. Bro, GU looks pretty well. And EU also, bro. Yeah, trust me. EU and GU both look nice. Let's go on the 4 hours, see how these 4 hours are looking. Yeah, if we can close like this on the 4 hour, that's really nice. That's what we want. Ideally, if we can close just above this candle's low, that'll be even better. But, I mean, we got less than a minute, so I doubt it. 45 seconds left. Yeah, EU's closure on the 4 hour, not the best. GU's actually really, really nice. Yeah, we're coming into this now. So let's see exactly how we do, boys. Let's go. Let's go. We're at a very crucial point now, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. Everyone drop a like. Right, we've got 2 likes away from 50 likes. Yeah, let's go over the DTO. So, essentially, the daily true open. I'm going to give a brief overview. Saw someone say Kindle and Buemo. Oh, mate. Mate. These lot are actually a joke of a club. Appreciate the likes, everyone. Yeah, he's a joke. They're a joke of a club, boys. I actually quite like United. I do like United because I see so many similarities that Arsenal were in. For my whole life, we were dead. Do you know what I mean? Same as United are now. Come on, you Dons. Oh, yeah, that's Stu's local as well. Probably the most hated club in football. Inverting the 15 as well. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what... Oh, shit, yeah, the 15. Yeah, we'll wait for that close. I think we just closed within that. Appreciate all the likes, boys, all the follows. Yeah, basically, the daily true open, what is the DTO? So, the DTO is the algorithmic reference point for price. So, this line here you see... So, this is basically the daily true open. So, it's 5 a.m. New York time. 5 a.m. London time, which is 12 o'clock New York time, which is the start of the day, essentially. Now, how we trade this, well, why does it even matter? Well, with algorithms, we all know the market's controlled with algorithms. If you look at a bank trading, they're not one guy clicking on his thing. Oh, I'm going to go for a fag break. It's not that, all right? How it works is we've got algorithms trading the market. There's people operating the algorithms, but it is algorithms that do it because they're higher frequency, right? You can't think that institutions are going to use the same tools as us. Like, they're not using TradingView, let's be real. So now we've established that they use algorithms. They've got to program certain things into these algorithms. So, for example, they want to say buy at a premium or sell at a premium price, buy at a discount price, for example, right? However, what is a premium price and what is a discount price? Answer that question. You can't. I'll answer another question. What is an expensive price? What is a cheap price? Without context and without knowledge, you don't know it. Without context, there's no such thing as an expensive price or a cheap price. And bear in mind, AI doesn't have a conscience, so it's got nothing to reference it by, right? So to it doesn't know. Okay, buy low, sell high. What does that mean, right? You have to program something into the algorithm for it to actually act upon that. The easiest way to do this is time-based price point. So for example, here. It's daily true open. So the day starts on, I know it's 1.34579 or whatever it is. But let's just assume it's 1.3, bang on the dot, yeah? So 1.3. The day starts at 1.3. You can then program into the algorithm what is a cheap price, what is an expensive price. So you can say anything above 1.3 is a premium price and you want to ideally sell. Anything below is a cheap price or a discount price, we call it, and you ideally want to buy. So that is why you'll see on the market, especially during the London session, all the best sells are going to be from above the DTO and all the best buys will be from below. So you can see all the best sells, you can see best sell entry was up here above the daily true open. We rally above the daily true open and sell off. Like, this is, honestly, boys, it's life-changing, bro. I promise you. Look, will it update if I go back here? I can show you a day before. Honestly, if you look for this for yourself, you'll be so amazed, boys. Where is the DTO here? I'm not even going to bother do it. Wait, let me go on the... So let me go on the prior day just so you can see one more time. So the DTO is here. Right, again, so where did all the best sells come from? Above or below? Above or below the daily true open did all the best sells. Not some of the best sells, all of the best sells. Where did they come from? Every single one of them, without fail, came from above the daily true open. Right? Where did all the best buys come from without fail? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. These were all the best buys. Where did they come from? Below the daily true open or just on the daily true open. That is because it is an algorithmic reference point. You can reference it in an algorithm and say... Like, say you'd give that like a value. So say you'd say New York opening time, or the DTO equals X, and then you'd say greater than X equals expensive, lower than X equals cheap, and that's how the algorithm sort of works. Obviously, it's way more complex than just that, but I'm trying to sort of explain it in layman's terms, and that is pretty much how it works. Yeah, this one, yeah, again, this is an example of on the 5 minute. You want to be careful when you're looking at these type of inversions on EU, because a lot of people will be looking at this for their trigger to entry. But this is why I say a lot of the time we're rejecting 5 minutes to fill 15s. If we go on the 15, we can see the actual bearish POI is here. So does it really mean much that we've inverted a 5 minute? Not really, because we've got a 15 here. UJ sells. Look at UJ again. I'd only be looking at UJ buyers. We've sort of bought up a decent amount since I said that as well, which is a dub. You reckon it's longs now? It's looking that way, bro, but we'll see. My average RR is 3 RR, bro. My win rate's 50%. It's also at OTE. Yeah, bro, it is at OTE. Bro, I keep meeting people at the gym as well, who know me from streaming, which is certified. It was banging, bro. I was literally doing, mate, I can't even know what I was doing. I was on the mat, bro, doing, fuck knows, I was doing something on the mat, some ab thing. And some geezer come over to me. I wasn't even really listening. Some geezer come over to me. He was like, oh, yo, bro, I caught your trade on Monday. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I was on your live. I caught your trade. So I banged him in the face and told him never to. No, I'm joking. But I love that, man. I love meeting other traders in person, especially people that know me through streaming. That is pretty certy. But yeah, big up to everyone who's cooked this week, man. It's good to see it in person as well. How long did it take you to become profitable? About 2 years, bro. 2 years, something like that. It was different, but not saying back in my day, but back then it was way less like people to learn from. There was no TJR. Even ICT, bro. Like when I found out about ICT, it was actually some inner circle shit. Like if you knew, when I knew it, like not again, I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but when I knew about ICT, if you knew about ICT, you would be, that you was in the inner circle. Like back then, it was actually the inner circle. If you knew back then, because people barely even knew about him. But now, obviously, like everyone knows about ICT. But yeah, he was hard to find him. Remember the way I found out about ICT is on my Instagram. I got followed by some account called the Inner Circle Trader. And I looked at it, I was like, who's this, bruv? What? This looks mad. Like, is there a secret behind these markets? There must be a secret. Realised it was a fake account, typed him up on the internet, and then found his website, and then found his YouTube, and then went from there. But yeah, I look at a lot of different people. Not yet. What's ICY? ICT, bro. He's just a trader who sort of brought a lot of concepts to light. What's the Oh yeah, GU close to inverting the 15 min. Yeah, it's got on the GU. Yeah, we're coming into this 15. Okay, wait. GU has inverted this 15 min chat. I'm not gonna lie, it has inverted it. GU inverted this 15 min. For me, I'd want to see this 5 min get fucking hell, can I speak English? To be fair, yeah, I mean, rules are rules. So, yeah, you could get enough that if that's what you want to do. Me, personally, I'd wait for that 5 minute and for EU because I think that's a bit more realistic. Or not realistic, but it shows you a bit more, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd personally wait for the 5 minute. If you want to get in off the inversion now, fair play. You can enter right now. That would be when you're valid. But for me, personally, the proper fair value gap looks like it's here. But if you're getting in, boys, fair play. Nothing wrong with that. MK Don's battered us 4-0. Di Maria 60 mil. Because it's also OTE. Not yet, bro. I'm going to enter the 5 minute IFG at the bottom after we retrace because it's also OTE. Yeah, I'd be careful with these fair value gaps, bro. The only thing that sort of I like about this 15 minute inversion's kind of poo, by the way. This is kind of a dead 15 minute inversion. Only reason I don't mind it, well, first one is poo because of the 5 minute. We've got a blatant one here that we want to fill. But the reason is I don't mind it is because we have actually got more fair value gap getting made to the upside. That doesn't only show that we're rejecting the upside ones, but we're also, sorry, we're not only rejecting the downside ones, but we're also creating upside ones. So it shows momentum basically to the upside. So yeah, I'll be keeping my eyes on them for sure. Let me know anyone who's in. Di Maria 60 mil. Some old vape. Yeah, Brippy, if you want to get into signals, bro, just go to signals, full access, code bankhole, click that, get in the team. MK Don's hammer. That song's stuck in my head now. EJ Byers looking decent. Yeah, nice. That's nice to be fair. We took the age low and the prior day low. Seeing very, very big similarities. I think, I'm not going to lie, chat, JPYs are looking cream for the buyers. Cream. Alright. So we go on the weekly. We can see we filled this weekly. I'm actually going to draw this in a line just so it's a bit less in the way. Make it 2 though, just so we can see it. It's annoying having that big old fair value gap on the chart, isn't it? So yeah, that's the weekly. You can see which we was filled. So now we've filled the weekly. We should be moving from the weekly to the external high. Right, we're taking the internal liquidity on the weekly. The fair value gap we've filled. So we now should move up all the way up to this high. We're looking for confirmations as we do that. We can see the CRT was completed here. Manipulated the high, rallied down to the low. Same as we did here. Now, again, similar thing. We got our daily range, our low, and our high. We've got our fair value gap, which we've tapped into. So we should now come into this high. Similar thing. Basically the exact same thing, to be fair, as we just saw there. You can see we've just retapped that, which is always nice. We're looking for CRT now, just as a bit of confirmation. You can see we have got the daily CRT is starting to play out. Not confirmed, but starting to play out. So we should really, to be fair, we actually had it on this candle as well. But we should close here and then rally up to the candle's high. If you go on the 4 hour as well, nothing much on the 4 hour, but we did sweep most recently that low, which is nice. Then we're going to go down onto the 15 and wait for our confirmations. Now this is one where the 5-minute inversion would be nice, because we can see it's his own range. So there's nothing else in the range that we'd need to hit. So here, well, I can already tell. I mean, we've got 15-minute imbalance up here, which would be nice if we came into that. But if we go on the 5 min, again, we've got candle number 1, 2, candle number 1, 2, and 3. And you can see the second one is definitely the distribution. You can see clearly the biggest one. We have inverted that now, so let's draw that on. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Be aware of this, but yeah, this is obviously above the range. So this, after this gets filled anyway, we'll have a change of character, so it wouldn't actually matter. Or it would matter, but we'd have confirmation anyway. But yeah, I'll leave that on just quickly. So yeah, your entry would be on 50% of the inversion. So we turn that on, put your entry there. This is the thing, boys. Our strategy is so simple to follow. It can be applied to any pair, any asset class at all, even crypto you can do this on. And then, yeah, similar thing. Stop loss below that wick there. How many pips is it? 12.9. Always want to update it to a full pip. 13. And bosh. And that is your entry. What leg workout should I do, Louis? Bro, I don't even know about legs. I don't even do legs, bro. You man know me, innit? I'm quite, bro, like, why am I gonna work out legs? I'm literally skinny as fuck, like. Just with legs, bro. Don't ask me, I don't know, but just use the machines. That's all I ever do. Just use the machines for legs. But yeah, I'll be real. I just hit chest, arms, and abs every time. I just need to put on weight. My main thing's eating. Like, I'm calm at the gym, innit? I'll do my shit. I'm not lazy at all. Like, I always do shit like that, but I play sports, all that. It's just eating. I just need to eat more. I find it so hard to, like, bulk eat. But, I mean, it's complaining for bitches, really. Damn, that kind of just made sense to me, I think, somehow. Yeah, I mean, you've been in it enough times, bro. Very wiki, though. Yeah, it is very wiki. Placing a buy on GU. Fair play, bro. Fair play. Yeah, TikTok, let me do a poll. Smiley face if you're looking to get into a trade. Sad face if not. Smiley face if you're looking to get in or you are in. Sad face if you're not. and you're out and you're done. I'm faded 24/7 when here. I can't lie. I'll forget by tomorrow. That ain't good, bro. You need to take this shit seriously, right? Majority of people are looking at taking trades, which is decent. Fair play, getting in even if we're out minutes out of the kill zone. For JPY, that would be fine, but for EU and GU, I'd probably rather not. New here, what you saying? Impact Wisdom, how you doing, bro? Not confirmed yet. Yeah, exactly. Fair play, Britain in kill zone. I'm in now, bro. No stress. Sweet. Lou, would you take a trade from above or below the DTO, even without a sweep of the Asia high? Yeah, bro. As long as the 4 hour is very... If we got a daily CRT and a 4 hour CRT, then that will be enough. If it's a JPY pair. If it's not, if it's EU or GU, I need the Asia high or low to get swept. Unless we have SMT, like my entry on Monday. Unless we have SMT. Okay, that, to be fair, that wasn't why we got in. When was it? Was it Friday? When was I the entry of SMT? It was this one here. Yeah, it was. Sorry, it was Friday. Unless we have SMT. The only time I'd get in without sweeping the Asia low is if we had SMT. With JPY pairs, I'd get in without sweeping the Asia low if the 4 hour and the daily CRT is fine. But yeah, the only ever time on my actual pairs, EU and GU, is if we have really, really blatant and nice SMT. All right, 90% of people said they're looking to trade something or they are trading something. So fair play, you man are in. EU going up. Yeah, we are looking at EU reversing right now, but I'm not convinced on the higher time frame, so we'll have to see. Can't be skipping back, but to be fair, no, yeah, I do back as well. I do after. Wait, I do this. Nah, that's not really, is it? Most people on TikTok are getting in. Most people on YouTube aren't, to be fair. Bulgarian squats. What's that? Upper lower is the best split. Bro, working out legs is what makes you bigger. Is it? Haha, I agree. Bulking harder than cutting for real. So much harder, bro. I've transcended hunger as well. Like, you man may think I'm capping, but I could not eat for like a week. Like, you see when you don't eat and you get a pain in your stomach? I've sort of transcended that pain where I can just ignore it. Like, I can turn it off in my brain and I won't feel it. Like, I can go, say I haven't eaten all day and I'm bare hungry, ready to eat, but then I realise I can't eat because I'm like, I don't know, in a meeting for another 2 hours or something. I can just turn it off. It's weird. It's not healthy. Well, is it healthy or is it not healthy? I don't know. But I've always been able to do that. In July you eat, yeah, no. I do eat it. The pain in your stomach. Fuck my gallbladder due to that kind of... What is a gallbladder? That pain in your stomach eating itself, by the way. Damn, that does not sound healthy. I'm not unhealthy, like chill, like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking bare, I'm bare healthy. I'm bare healthy. I can run for time. I can play contact sports. Like, I'm not cooked. Don't worry, chat. I'm not cooked. If I took my top off, you'd be like, you know what? You're not cooked, innit? You just need to bulk up a little bit. My arms are calm as well. Like, I'm a decent level, but it's just the eating, innit? That is literally all it is. Squats, deadlift, and any compound movements will make you grow, brother. Yeah, to be fair, I never deadlift. To be fair, I never ever deadlift. Skip leg days, then 4 days a week. Nah, to be fair, like, I will go on it. I'll always do the fucking leg press because it's easy. It's the easiest machine in the gym, innit? In my opinion. But yeah, 2 days is enough as long as you're hitting protein to recover. UJ 4 hour CRT to the downside though. Yeah, it's a heavy rejection candle though, really. It's not the best as you'd want for a CRT. You can see it's not exactly open, high, low, close. This one looks more like an open, low, high, close. So you can see the candle opened, low, high, close, right? So it's not really a massive rejection. What you'd want for a rejection is open, high, low, close, like that. That's how you'd want the candle to really ideally form. Trustable activeness. I used to do people X Arnold for a while, but switched back to just PPL. So what is? I don't even know what that is. I only need 45 minutes an hour in the gym. Yeah, trust me. There was a divergence today. There might have been, but we took the Asia low on both, bro. Still waiting for EU and GU to really invert. GU looks like it could potentially do it now on the 5 min. We're trading within it, so let's see how we do. I'll boost my test by eating nuts. Does that boost your test, is it? Yeah, eating nuts. Boost your test doing legs as well. Oh, fair play. I only want to take longs to ED to if anything, probs no trade. Yeah, I don't blame you, John. I'm probably not going to get in anything now anyway. I've got a mate who's the same, Louis. He won't eat till 10 p.m. Yeah, that's mad. See, I'll eat before then, but like, yeah, man, it ain't good. It ain't good. No legs for blood flow to upper body. Need legs for blood flow to the upper body. Yeah, chat's telling me I need to hit legs. Apparently, you better need to. No leg extensions. No, I'll be real. I will do it, but I only do it because they're easy. Like, I find, I don't know. I suppose, like, when you first go gym as well, at least it is for me. You want to look good. Like, you don't want to look down at your legs and be like, oh, sick, I've got a muscle. Do you know what I mean? You want to take your top off and things are like, oh, do you know what I mean? But yeah, people saying if you skip legs, then it basically don't make your rest of your body grow and it makes you not have testosterone. So I will hit that. Do you think mixed or all at once, like the 1 day legs, or do you think nah? Carbs pre-workout, protein post-workout, jobs are good and say no more. You need to hit all the delts to side rear X. Can I fight you? Yeah, you can. I mean, you look pretty hard with your middle finger up and your belly on. To be fair to Riffin, wait, let me actually have a look at you. Oh, okay. You're one of them people that's, like, all due respect as well. Like, oh, can you fight? I thought you was offering me out randomly. Let me quickly read these chart comments and I'll respond to these gym ones quickly. GU's given a nice 15-minute entry. Yeah, who got in off that GU? I sort of faded you lot, not going to lie. I faded my own strategy, which is stupid. If you got in, fair play. I'll still stick to what I was saying. I'd still want that 5 minute to be inverted. But yeah, those that took the risk, looks like it's paying off. Who's in on GU? This is, for those of you wondering, on TikTok and some of you on YouTube, our exact strategy really to the T. That would have been your entry. I wasn't too set on it, so I did say to wait a little bit. But I know some of you, man, went in early and it's played off for you. So let's see. It's about a 3R, so let's see how we do. Let me actually send some of these entries into the Discord as well. Di Maria 60 mil. Did this tap in? Okay, unluckily we just about missed entry. EJ looks like it could do well though. Wait for a GU pullback, probably getting a tap in London. Fair play. What's the strat? It's Asia liquidity strategy, bro. It's our own strategy. Thanks, Lou. Where would you target for EU and GU long? Asia high, bro. Asia high. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, again, just put them in again. I've got low test. I boosted my test by and had to stop though. Didn't like it. Yeah, that's bad for you, innit? That's real bad for you, I think, innit? I'll do the proper route of getting my thing back up next via a DR. I don't know what that means. DR. How many MGs do? Yeah, that's it, man. I think eating's a big part of it. New York, not London. Yo, I'm tired as fuck. Wait, what does it mean? Asia liquidity strategy. So Asia liquidity. By the way, bro, if you don't know what I mean by that, my YouTube is there. I've got a full video on it on my YouTube channel. I'm also live on YouTube right now, innit? So if you want to go watch over there, you can see my full screen, etc., etc. But basically, the Asia liquidity grab strategy is, so essentially, we have the Asia session here. This green box is the Asia session, blue is London. So the Asia session typically will accumulate, move sideways, not really do much, and generate liquidity. The London session will then manipulate, so it will then move, not really based on where the price is actually heading, but just to manipulate the traders, right? wants to stop out all the Asia session traders and basically prime the market ready for a free move in the New York session. So that means what we'd look for in the London session is the Asia low or high to be swept, so price to come below the Asia low or above the Asia high. Once it does that, we look for a confirmation such as a fair value gap inversion or an inversion fair value gap. So basically what we look for is a fair value gap like this. And you can see how price came into it and then rejected. That is what we should do. So if we come into it and close above, that's our confirmation that after taking our Asia low, we're then going to reverse up to the Asia high. Right, so see here we didn't do that. We came in and then just rejected. Here, however, we can see after taking the Asia low, with this fair value gap here, which price closed above, telling us we're rejecting the bearish order flow, and instead we're going to be prioritizing the bullish order flow. So now this fair value gap flips to bullish. We have our entry on the 50%, stop loss on the low, TP on the Asia high. TP is always on the Asia high or the Asia low, depending on what direction we're trading. Yeah, very, very, very powerful strategy. It's the best strategy for London session, hands down. We are 10-hour up this week in the signals group if offer free trades. So we're absolutely cooking with full gas right now. Okay, yeah, bro. Yeah, check the YouTube out as well if you want a bit more of an in-depth one. Discord's there, boys. Everyone getting a Discord as well. How many man we got on this YouTube? 148. We need 2 more man for 150 on the YouTube. But still a good split. But that's the way. For optimal growth, you would want to hit each muscle group twice a week, but that's still a good split. So, doctor means doctor. Oh, well. So how many days a week go gym? I'll probably go 5 days. So, yeah, I basically need what? So you're saying arms, chest. What? Wait, you do chest, back one day, then arm, shoulder the next. Nah, bro. I'll be real. I'll just do it all at once, innit? I'll do it all at once, but then one day I'll hit arms more. So say I do arms. I won't normally use the weights too much unless I'm doing like a heavy arms day. Normally I'll just use all the machines. I don't know what they call them. Fucking pull down one. I don't know the machines in it. I actually don't know the names of the machines, but I basically just use all the machines, essentially, and then do like an ab workout on the mat. But then if it's a day where I want to hit arms more, you do all the machines, do the ab workout on the mat, and then I'll go weights and do some weights. And if I'm with my pals, I'll do some like bigger weights. But if I'm on my own, it's hard to do them bigger weights. Not bigger weights, but it's hard to bench press. Well, I can't really bench press in it on my own. So I can obviously, but it's just a bit pointless. What's your average win rate and RR with this strategy? Win rate's 50%. RR is... well, I thought I said that the wrong way around for a sec. Yeah, RR is free. Why am I speaking like an idiot? RR is free, on average of 3 RR, and our win rate is about 50%. Yeah, we are 10 hour up this week in the signals. What pair is that, Rich, and time frame? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is Euro JPY on the 5 minute. Don't know if you can see that down there. Sound, bro. Bro, all you need is 2 set to failure per muscle, Monday to Wednesday, upper and the rest lower. Yeah, is that what you might think, set to failure? I don't really do set to failure. I don't do that. Because, bro, I always think, I don't know, maybe that's better. But I'll just do 30. I'll just do 30 reps. 30 reps. Sometimes 40, but mainly 30. I just feel like if I do it till failure, then when I go on the next machine, then I'm just not gonna be as optimal. Do you know what I mean? But maybe that's the whole point. You man, let me know, innit? Not gonna out anyone here, but there is a pharmacist in the Discord, boys. Oh, swear down. We got it all in the Discord. You don't need to train arms a lot. Only a small muscle. That's why I lower my volume, because I train them more frequently. Fair play. I did notice that, innit, when I first started going gym, that my arms got pretty decently sized on my shoulders, but everything else just didn't. That's probably why. But I mean, it's hard not to train arms, innit, because arms are like, everyone wants muscles, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'll take that into account. If you want arms to grow, I'd definitely hit them twice. But but only about 6 sets of biceps, 6 sets of triceps each session. So that's 12 sets of arms a week I do on average. Sweet. Yeah, you man are gonna have to send in some. You man are gonna have to show me what you man look like. I need to see the size of some of you man. Wow, that sounded tapped. Oh, sorry, I missed some comments. Hang on. Start every workout with a weaker muscle, 2 sets till failure. See, I'm getting so this guy said 6 sets. Oh no, to be fair, he said twice. Yeah, fair enough. He said the same. Yeah, zesty, bro. How am I zesty, kids? Do you trade EU or GU? Do you trade GU and EU for London session? Yeah, bro. Yeah, just EU, GU, and EG, bro. They're just those 3. 6 sets, low, bro. That's cardio. I was thinking that, but I think he means over the week, innit? Do you have a strategy video on YouTube? Yeah, bro. I've got my strategy on YouTube. Analyze EU, please. Right, let's get on. Okay, everyone's spamming EU in my chat. EU's looking like it's going to invert this 15 min. Let's wait. We've got 5 seconds. Okay, we're not going to invert it just yet. It's going to take one more candle. So let's see. We obviously want to invert this 15-minute fair value gap. Di Maria 60 mil. Intensity is better than volume. Is that what you might think? Yeah, intensity is better than volume. I do hear Bearman say that. I just pyramid set everything. Bruv, you man are telling me too much now. Nah, just gonna... wait, yeah, I need to stop scrolling. Right, I'm gonna stop scrolling up in these comments now, innit? So, if I missed something, just put it in again. So 12, okay. I'll do chest and tries day 1, back and bis day 2, shoulders and arms day 2, then rest day and repeat. Fair. Oh, so you do 3 days. Fair play. The thing is, Harmony, though, I think, like, judging by your name, you're black, so your physique is naturally just unreal. Just unreal. You ever been to the gym with your black mate who's never been gym before, and he takes his top off, and it's like, mate, what is wrong with you? What do you eat? To be fair, I think that's what it is, though. Like, you man's diet is so good. It's just, like, healthy shit. Do you know what I mean? Rice, chicken. You love eating eggs. You man eat a lot of eggs, boiled eggs. Even, like, your vegetables. I feel like the vegetables you eat are a lot more... So like they've got more substance to it, and obviously it's just genes in it. But like Harmony, I would probably have to go gym a year to get your natural physique. Cut out the vaping. I only do that when I'm on live, innit? I don't do that in real life. In real life, no, but I don't do that like normally, innit? Di Maria 60 mil. This is why we wait for the inversion. It's looking like we're rejecting. I go through 187 eggs a month at this point. Jesus, Ben, are you a fucking chicken? You talking about laying them or eating them? Pounded yam, yeah, pounded yam. What else? What's the other thing? Plantain. That's bare good. I know that's more Jamaican, innit? But still bare good for you. Even that. I don't know what it is. Is it a goosey? A goosey? I think the. Oh no, that's the soup, innit? What's the actual the thing, the white thing that you dip into it? I'm pretty sure that's very good for you as well. That Nigerian thing. You tapped entry 1 minute after the kill zone, so no trade. Rules are rules. Fair play, Anderson. Nothing wrong with breaking your rules. You need to change that profile picture, Anderson, as well, because every time you comment, I think, oh my god, there's an absolute rocket on my live. Oh no, it's just Anderson with Margot Robbie as his profile picture. Did you enter EU or GU? Earlier we got in the GU, which was in the signals, this cell, but that's it for me for the day. So now we're just waiting for this one to play. This is our strategy to the T, so we're going to see how it plays. Do you have a full strategy on YouTube or hidden stuff for your Discord? Yeah, we got full strategy on YouTube, bro. If you go on my YouTube, like this is my YouTube now, me go on it real quick. By the way, boys, I'm live on YouTube. It is better quality on YouTube. You get to see the full screen. You get better audio quality. So I've got my mic here. I've got my good face cam. Yeah, I'll show you a good video to watch for any of you, man, that want to see my strategy. All right, so cool. I've got this one here, my full strategy, no cuts. This one, okay, this one's, I better rated this video, but yeah, what one? No, it's this one. This one here. If you trade the New York session, you're cooked. I think it's this one. Yeah, and you can see here, there's literally 4 steps here. Step 1, start at 7 to 10. Step 2, don't do anything to age or high or low. Step 3, confirmation. Step 4, TP or SO age or higher. Everything on that video, boys, is all there on my YouTube. My YouTube channel, bro. How do I get the indicator you use? This is my own indicator, bro, that we made for our members. So if you, it's called Sessions, Ranges and Equilibriums by Richesse Effects. If you just join the Discord, Discord's there, discord.gg/Richesse Effects, and just put in the chat, can someone send it to me, and someone will send it to you, bro. It's not on the store, you got to be sent it, so you got to join the Discord for it. But yeah, my YouTube channel is Richesse FX. Richesse FX. How much is your Discord? Our Discord mentorship is, there's free Discord, it's free to get in, boys. But our mentorship is £40 a month, and that is with over 120 videos, 120 educational videos. The way it works, first of all, we have our mentorship content on the website, which is the core content. You need to do this first and foremost before you can move on. This is going to be about 6 videos on market structure and then a test, online automatically marked test. You have to get 100% correct in the test in order to move on to the next section of education. Because what too many people do is they like to watch the videos while they're having a wank. Oh no, they like to watch the videos while they're playing Xbox or something, and then say they've learned it when they really haven't. So we got the test at the end of every section. About 5 market structure videos, then test. 5 videos on liquidity, and then a test. 5 videos on POIs. So what I mean by that is order blocks, fair value gaps, and breaker blocks, stuff like that, and then a test. And then there's about 10, 15 videos on confluence concepts. So stuff like, well, loads of stuff in there. I won't get into it, but like law of effort, momentum, everything that's pretty much like a confluence. Daily true open, everything like that. And then that's another 10 videos. And then you're going to move on to the trading plan and psychology section, which is another about 5-10 videos. Once you've done that, you'll have watched about 40 videos and passed 5 tests, 100%. That's your base knowledge. So now you can actually properly start learning what we teach. After you've done that, after you've got your base knowledge, we are then going to be teaching you our strategy. So that's where you watch our strategy video, step by step, exactly how to trade it, as well as 35 case studies. So case studies where I've caught trades like I have here, gone back in the market and said, okay, this is exactly why I've took it, There's about 35 of those, and they're all about 15 minutes long. So you're going to know my strategy and how to trade it to the absolute T. Once you've done that, it's a matter of staying consistent, watching my additional content on the Discord. So I've got the 2024 mentorship, 2025 mentorship, trading tips and additional tips. All of them together, that is probably about another 50 videos maybe. And that's going to teach you really good stuff like about your psychology, about how to trade while you're in work, stuff like that. CRT, candle range theory, we've got a 6-part video series on that. Quarterly theory, everything to do with quarterly theory. We've got big video sections on that. Loads and loads and loads of stuff. And again, another 50 videos that you're going to work through. And that's just going to get you to the really, really advanced tip-top level stage. And on top of all of that, every single day, Monday to Friday, we've got a 2-hour live stream in the Discord at 6 a.m. through to 8 a.m. breaking down exactly what we've seen for the day, exactly what we're looking at, and exactly what trades we're looking to place. So you're going to get the education, you're going to get the strategy, and you're going to get us holding your hand through the whole process. Obviously, there's loads of other materials as well. Like we make you a pre-built trading plan, pre-built tracker, like education tracker, pre-built back testing plan, pre-built forward testing plan. Any document you'll need, it's all there really. Obviously, we've got our own indicator. And more and more and more. And all of that, boys, as I said, all of that right now is £40 a month, which is insanely cheap. But as I said, very, very soon, in the next week or a few weeks, we're going to be upping the prices heavily. We're going to be heavily increasing the prices to that. But for now, £50 a month. Oh, sorry, £40 a month. So get in while you can, boys, because the prices are going to go up. Just like the signals, boys. Our signals were profitable 16 out of the last 17 months. I said, everyone, get in the signal group before I up the prices. Now the price has been upped. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for the signal group. But the signal group's price can... I'm going to do the same for the mentorship group. So get in while you can. Discord's there. As I said, it's only £40 a month and it's insanely, insanely good. So can someone be successful just by watching your YouTube videos? Yeah, definitely, bro. Just by watching that and coming into the lives, you can. But it's going to make you so much better if you get in the mentorship. It's £40 a month for everything we do. It's insane. Apologies if I missed any comments on YouTube, boy. Just comment them in again. Just comment them in again if I missed any comments. If you're not in the last 10 comments, just put them in again. What time does Asia session close? 7 a.m. bro, London time. How much is the Signal Group? Signal Group is £200 a month. I've currently got 50% off, and it is priced at £100 a month right now. So you can get in for £100 a month. I recommend you getting in right now. The code BANKHOLE for bank holiday or BANKHOLE for 50% off. We are 10R up this week. 3 trades, 3 TPs, 10RR. Like, bro, £100. You may think that's a little bit of a lot of money, boys. For 10RR in 3 days, 10RR in 3 days, and that's not a fluke. We've been profitable for now 17 of our last 18 months. 17 of our last 18 months we've been profitable. We've got the results posted in the Discord as well. You can go to our first year, we posted the results just so you man know what we're about. Signal results, you can go through, read all of our results here, etc, etc, and I'll show you the free trades we've had this week. So okay, yeah, you can see people celebrating, man. People loving being in the group. I'll get back to the charts after this, boys. Sorry, give me 1 sec. So first of all, we had on Monday, we had this trade here. I actually forgot to update this one, but we did hit full TP now. So yeah, this is on Monday. We had this trade here, Euro USD. You can see entry, stop loss TP, and then this one you can see went on to hit TP. That's 2.5 hours secured on the Monday. And this was the Tuesday. We sent in this one again. So you can see this one, Asia high swept, confirmation sell. This one, Asia low swept, confirmation buy. You can see EU again. You can see stop loss, entry, TP. And then you can see we tapped in, started running. And then I'll just show you this one on the live chart. You can see this is this one here. Full TP hit for 5RR, which is absolutely beautiful. And then if we go on today, we have our third and final, well, not our final, but our third trade of the week, which is this one here. You can see GU sell, entry, stop loss, TP. That was the trade there. And you can see on GU, came up to our entry, tapped in, TP hit 2.5RR. That is equaling 10R for the week, boys. 10R up, we are up for the week in the signals. 3 trades, 3 TPs. Like, bro, can't find your session indicator. Yeah, you can't just find it on the internet, but you can't find it by typing it in. Someone's got to send it to you. So just go on the Discord, come to the free chat. I'll show you how to get in the Discord. Come to the Discord, go to the free chat here, and just say, yeah, there you go. Someone's literally just dropped it in. There you go. There's the indicator there. And all you got to do is you click it like this. It's going to take you to it. And then you see here it says remove from favorites from me, but you just click to add to favorites. Then when you go on your chart, indicators, favorites, and it will be there. All right, so someone's got to send it to you. You click it, click it's your favorite, and then reload your trading view, and it'll be in your favorites. Let's quickly clean this up a bit and see how we're looking on GU, because we was looking for this 5 minutes to be inverted. Has this been inverted yet, or are we still? Yeah, not been inverted. It's actually been filled pretty nicely. This is what I was really waiting for. So I'm not gonna lie, we could see a sell-off here. Just by the momentum, you can see fast sell-off, quick retracement. Sorry, fast sell-off, slow retracement. We'll see. Hopefully, you man who's in the longs, hopefully you man can play out. But right now, I'm not super confident that it will. But we'll wait and see anyway. The Discord's there, boys. So everyone get in. As I said, mentorship is £40 a month. Signals, right now, you can get it for the cheapest price you'll ever get it for. £100 a month right now. 50% off the signals. As I said, boys, I'm here every single day. If you don't believe anything I say on this live, you can go back to my live. I stream on YouTube as well. You can click on my channel and watch the live back. And you can see us on Monday catching that trade, Tuesday catching that trade, and today catching that trade. How much of the signal, bro? £100 a month, bro, but prices are going to be going up after this 50% off expires. So get in for your 50% off while you can. 100%, £100 is an absolute bargain for what you're getting. 10RR, no, do you know how good it is? 10RR for £100 in 3 days. You're basically paying £10 for 1R. That is literally fucking £1,000 on a funded account. It's 100x. It says 250. Yeah, bro, that's obviously £200, but there's a 50% off right now. That's what I'm saying. It's the cheapest you can get it in. So if it will say $250. That's £200. But we've got a 50. You can get in for 50% off right now. If you go full access, signals, use this code BANKHOLE. Code BANKHOLE in all capitals. It's going to get you 50% off, which means you can get in for $125, which is £100. Let me actually double check exactly what it is. even less than that. It's actually £92. £92 at 50% off. Where's £250? Normal price is £185, and now you can get it for like £95 pretty much, which is insane. As I said, if you're trading the London session and you haven't got us in your back pocket, you're doing something wrong, boys. I'll be real. UJ short. Let's. Bruv, I keep doing that. UJ short. Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't really be looking to short UJ. Okay, this one's tapped in. Let me actually send this into the Discord, just letting them know. This one as well is coming in. Let me actually turn the labels on so these men can see it. So I'm just sending this into the live positions chat, which is where any of the trades I have on live I will send in. Just so you, man, I've got the entry and stop loss for everything. So let me quickly send this in. I'm just going to put JPY trades from the live. Looking really nice, but not one of, typing like an idiot, my pairs, so I'm not getting in personally. As I said, boys, this is literally, if you trade the London session, you're not with Richesse. Like, you're shooting yourself, not only in the foot, in the balls as well. You're shooting yourself directly in the balls. Do you not trade kill zones? Yeah, I do, bro, but with JPY pairs, it's different. JPY pairs, your kill zones are going to act in a different type of way. But yeah, with EUG, I won't enter past 10. Lou, what do you think about multiple positions at once, like multiple pairs? I don't like it, bro, to be honest. I don't really see a need to be in multiple pairs. I only trade 2 pairs, and they're with each other. What do you call it? Correlate with each other, EU and GU. So it's a bit of a waste of time. So does that mean I'll be paying? I'll be real, boys. I'm getting bare questions about people joining the Signal group. My chat's just getting full up with people joining the Signal group. Listen, just get in. If you want to get in, just get in. You know where to find it. 200. It's what was I going to say? 50% off right now. You can get it for half price. I ain't going to talk about it too much more. I ain't going to talk about it too much more. Just get in. If you don't get in, it's cool. If you get in, you get. If you don't get in, you're just not going to make it. It's cool. How you decide what pair you trade on the day. I don't. So EU or GU. I trade one strategy, and whatever is playing out that strategy better. So you got to be specialised in this market. You can't trade 5 pairs, 4 strategies. You need to trade 1 or 2 pairs and 1 or 2 strategies. But yeah, everyone asking me about the signals, man. Just get in. I'll be real. Just get in. It's half price right now. I'm trying to focus on the charts, but you man are giving me bare questions. Edgar, if you got any questions about it, man, just join up. Jump in the Discord, drop me a message about Signal, I'll get you set up. Yeah, everyone can drop Stu a message if you want to get in. Or, I mean, just go to the Discord. Go here. Go to full access, signals. Code bankhole. Click this link right now. Yeah, we've got the 50% off, so get in now. It's not going to be standing forever, so get in. For those of you just asking questions about it, you got too many questions to ask. I'll be real. You need to just get in the chat. We've had 3 trades and we've made 10 RR. Like, you got to think, boys. Like, seriously think about this. Seriously think about it. If you joined us Monday, if you joined us on Monday, you would have passed your phase 1. And so let's say you joined us on Monday, bought a 100k account. You would have passed your phase 1, and you're now 3% off passing your phase 2. So within 3 days, your entire life has changed. Your entire life. So if you don't get in, boys, it's just bad psychology, not going to lie. Fair enough if you don't want to take signals, that's different. But if you're the type of person that does like signals and you're not getting in, crazy behaviour not getting in. Because you won't find a better group. You're just going to get scammed or cooked. I'll be real. No other group's going to do it live as well. I teach my strategy live. I trade it live. I signal it live. I don't hide behind anything, boys. By the way, if you are trying to get funded with a prop firm and you want a discount, use my code Richesse with Alpha Capital Group. It's going to get you a nice discount. It's going to get you a really nice discount. So everyone use that with Alpha Capital Group. Best prop firm in the game. Send me a screenshot once you've used that and I'll give you something. Lou, what do you think about multiple? Oh, yeah. Bro, I can't communicate. What time do you go to bed the day before a trading day? Like 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. EJ tapped in. Are you on the GU trade or are you waiting? I won't be getting in GU, bro. I'm mainly just looking at the JPY pairs right now, to be fair. Not necessarily. You have the 4 min trading day, so tomorrow you would have got your phase 2 details. All right, yeah, true. True, Mr. MH, Mr. Negative, Mr. Negative Nelly. Negative MH. But yeah, you might not have actually... Sometimes I don't even sleep. Yeah, that's crazy. Yes, we're in it. Get over EU. ACG also doing 30% off till Friday. Lovely. Lovely. But yeah, someone said you wouldn't necessarily have passed your phase 1 because there's 4 minimum trading days. So basically our signal group cooked too hard that the prop firms need to need to nerf us. Basically we cooked so hard that signal groups need to nerf us, or prop firms need to nerf us. We made too much percent. They're saying chill out. Take your 4 days. We don't need 4 days. We need 3. Just pass my account. No, you need 4. You need 4. That's what they're saying to us because we're too strong right now. How's it going, bro? How you doing, bro? Been in the mentorship for 6 months and passed my first funded. Let's go. W's in the chat for C Montana. What lot size should I use on a 10k account? You want to use a lot size calculator, bro. Lot size calculator. Right, both tapped in now. Let's see how these bitches do. If you're looking for, I'll be on a block when the things are Soul Survivor. Yeah. Any comments on this, boys? Just let me know again. That reaction, trust me. Do you have losing streaks? Yeah, bro, of course. Everyone has losing streaks, man. Everyone. Moving into my house on Monday, finally, bro. Lovely, Dylan. Let's go. We've got people buying houses off of trading. We love to see it. Lovely, Dylan. Lot size calculator is never correct with me when trading JPY. I don't know why that will be, bro. Use the one on our website. That one works. It's richesse-fx.com. And if you go to the right, this is me here. If you go to the right here, you click this calculator, it'll bring you up this. So all you got to do is put in, so for example, GBP, JPY. Stop loss size in pips. So for example, this one is 8. So you would do, let me put it in my hand, 8 pips. Account balance, I'm trading on the 200k, so I'd put 200k. You don't need to change this. This stays the same. And then risk, how much you want to risk. I'd recommend 1% risk per position. And you leave the contract the same as well. You click calculate. So it will tell you 36.9 pips in order to risk 1% of your 200k account with an 8 pip stop loss. Simple as that, boys. What prop firm do you use? Alpha Capital Group, bro. Best in the game. Oh, cool. I use 4x time. Fair play, bro. Finna tough it out till New York. DXY might pull back to bearish. Fair play, bro. What do you think of UJ? Just bullish on UJ, bro. Very bullish on UJ. Or explain why you took this. I didn't take this one personally, bro. I didn't take this one personally, but this is just Asian liquidity grab. I've recently added my 3rd funded, but struggling managing the 3 accounts. Do you recommend trade copying or do you cycle the accounts? Yeah, you want to cycle them, bro. I used to trade copy, but it's good when you're doing well, but when you go for a bad patch, it gets to you, innit? Because all your accounts are in drawdown, so it's peak. I'd recommend alternating, bro, definitely. Alpha Capital, how much for accounts? Can you please explain? So you can pay, you basically pay what, $450 for, or £400 basically for a 100k account challenge. So $400 for a 100k account. With my 15% off, that's going to be more like $350. You then get your 100k account login. and you've got to get 8% in a month. If you get 8%, not in a month to be fair, it's unlimited now, but if you get 8%, damn, this one skyrockets. What about EJ, EU, or GU? I don't know if you mean prop firms in general. FTM are obviously a great firm as well, funded next. Yeah, ACG's, in my opinion, the best one to go for. But yeah, $350 pretty much. You've got to get 8% and then 5%. Once you get 8% and 5%, you get access to a 100k account to trade with. You get 80% of the profit, and the firm gets the other 20%. Asia liquidity on top as always, boys. These was sent into the Signal group as well. Again, like, does it even matter what the price is? I use Quantecal. Fair play, bro. Look at EU. We are up, boys, right now. Yeah, EU reacting off of this. This is why we wait for the inversions, boys. You can see we inverted that little shit one, but the 15-minute, the one that really matters, reacting off of. Same with GU. 15-minute we reacted off of, but the real one, when we broke it down a bit more critically, we can see we're breaking down from. I'm confused why UJ is bullish. Because so I mean, I can see if you're looking to trade the Asia liquidity strategy, it will probably look bearish, but you got to look at two very important things: US dollar, Japanese yen. So we look at the DXY and the yen basket. All right, so the DXY. Let's look at the DXY. Very bullish, right? We can see Asia session, very bullish. London session, very bullish. Conclusion on the dollar, very strong. Okay, so we're just going to put a little arrow. And then JPY. I'm not going to analyze it till I'm blue in the face, but we've already analyzed it this morning. And we're essentially very, very bearish. We wanted this higher to get swept, tap into this fair value, and then reject, which is exactly what we're doing, to be fair. We can even see this bearish order flow coming into the T now. So not only did we take the CRT high and reject, so we took the CRT high, rejected. We also now made that 5-minute, we've tapped into it, and we're running, right? So JPY is doing exactly what we want, but the JPY overall is where? Bearish, right? So JPY bearish. So we're going to do our little line. Go back to UJ. So very bearish on UJ. Right, so now we're looking at it. The dollar is very, very strong. The JPY is very, very short. What direction is UJ going to go in? Lou, when I pass and get a payout, I'm going to take you for some good meal and some shisha. Come on. Where's the best spot for shisha? Let me know. I used to go Edgware Road, but then... Yeah, bro, this is the thing, though, bro. Like, okay, I'm not going to get into this. But Edgware Road used to be so hot for the people I used to go there with. And not because of no, like, gang stuff in it. Just because of some, like, Asian family beef. I used to go there with a couple Asian bros, but I don't really understand how these man's beef works. But it's so different, but... They just see someone at Shisha's thing and it'd be on. And it's like, bruv, I'm not even related to you, man. I don't want it to be on. I don't want to fight 10 of you, man. Like, please, can we chill out? So, yeah, I ain't been Edgware Road in, like, probably, like, 4 years, 5 years. I like avoiding fighting. I don't hate going out and fighting. I can't stand it. Can't stand it. I'm out for my mate's birthday and they start fighting. It's just, honestly, I hate it. I hate it. You man will remember when we had the Richesse Christmas do, we got into a scrap basically, brother. You man hated it. Hate it. Find it so cringe. So utter. I don't find anything else more cringe than fighting on a night out. Everyone's looking at you thinking you're a melt. Everyone's looking at you. Apart from you in your head, you think you look like Kimbo Slice. Everyone else thinks you're a melt. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, running really nicely on these, I'm not going to lie, chat. So right now we are running up 2R, over 2R on GJ, and over, well, 2R on GJ and 1R on EJ. So another 3-hour run-in for the group right now. Lou, when you go dubs, let me know. I'll send you some nice spots to go to. Yeah, you got to let me know, bro. Lou, should do a Richesse link up in London. Yeah, we will, bro. We did have a Christmas one, but we need another one. Lou, try the song Look proper set. Oh, yeah, I'll put it on after. That was recommended to me by the chat from a Turk, okay? So if it's got certain undertones, all right, it wasn't my fault. Coming into this fair value gap now, so this is going to be a significant point we want to really come past. Why the fuck you coming fast? If EJ hits DTR, I'll be 200k funded. Let's go. Members killing it as always, boys. Absolutely cooking. That was literally 0 drawdown on GJ. Well, that's what happens when you're in Richesse. It's plain sailing. It's like sailing across a lake. When you're not with Richesse, trading the market's like sailing across the 7 seas, bro. When you're with Richesse, it's like sailing across a lake. It's like sailing across Lake Garda. Just gonna update the boys, let them know. By the way, boys, just check your phone again. Money day again. You can see exactly what we wanted to see, man. Exactly what we wanted to see. Let's go. Let's get some W's in the chat for this, man. Let's get save to enter now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're a little bit late. You're a bit late. If you want to get these up-to-date entries, get in a Signal group. Come on, let's go. Let's get some W's in the chat for this, man. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some dubs in the chat. Let's get some dubs in the chat. Do you do lives every day? Every single day, bro. I'm live at around 8 AM every single day. I never miss a day. Never miss a day at all, boys. Let's go, boys. Absolutely flying now, man. Exactly what we wanted on the yen basket, sorry. Okay, I need to stop doing that. We are now, boom, 2.5 are up on that. And we are nearly 2 are up on that, I do believe. How big's the stop loss? 13 pip stop loss. We are currently running up. Yeah, basically 1.5 are up. So, yeah, again, lovely, sweet. Going to copy some trades off lives. Then when I get a payout, I'll get the Signal group. Fair play. I mean, I wouldn't recommend just blatantly copying off live. You need to have a bit of context into what I'm doing. When I send it into the Signal group, they get a lot more context into what's going on. I'm actually going to update it now, quickly. If you're wondering why I type like an idiot, it's because I'm like, I've got so many things. I've got my mic there, mouse there, stand here, phone there. And I've got to like reach around like this to type. And I've got my coffee I don't want to knock over. I've got... Oh. What happened there? Right, looks like we're going to be close. Yeah, we did close above this fair value gap, and we've just had a retap on it as well. So that'll be nice if we can just continue in that upwards movement. Yen basket as well, starting to have a little bit of a retracement up, but that shouldn't be too big again. Was waiting for this 4 hour, which is exactly what we got. Bearish candle, took out the high, closed back within, shows we should have a rejection back down. Let's update the boys. Go to live positions. You can see, boys, there were the 2 trades sent in. You can see, you can't really see, but entry, stop loss, TP. Same here. Stop loss, entry, TP. And both tapped in and doing pretty well. So let's reply to this. Look at GU. I'll have a look at GU in just a sec, bro. I got stopped. Wait, how? Oh, wait, on GU. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me quickly update them, boys. GBP, JPY plus, what is it? 2.5%. Euro, JPY, plus 1.5%. Take profit when happy. Alright, let me drop a little bomb. Winning as usual, boys. Winning as usual. Let's have a look at GU. Right, we're fucking hell. Jesus. That's just due to the pound, though, the reason why that does heavy rejection. You can see the pound moving off this 5 minute. So we did well to wait that, avoided a loss on that. EJ having a bit of a retracement. G, fucking hell, the pound's doing the same thing. But to be fair, boys, it's nothing too concerning. We've got a fair value gap here. We should come into this. EJ as well, we've got a fair value gap for it as well here. So we should come into that. We've inverted this so we can sort of get rid of it now. We'll mark out the order block though. Yeah, nothing too concerning. Nothing too concerning. Looking at the end basket. Hasn't even tapped the DTO yet. So yeah, we've still got more than enough to come down to. And again, we've got the 4 hour in our favour, so there's no issue. Discord's there, boys. Out of session shenanigans, trust me. Discord link's pinned, bro. Trading, completed it, mate. Trust me. GU outlook. Let's have a look at GU. Let's have a look at GU. Yeah, GU just bearish, bro. I don't want GU to come down to fill this fair value gap. So this is our higher time frame FVG. I won't really be looking for any sort of reversal massively until we come down to here, at least. You can see this is it on the 4 hour. We've got this daily fair value gap, which we tapped into, had the big move up. We've then got a 4 hour off the back of it. Obviously, it was caused somewhat by news as well, or mainly by news. We've got this imbalance here, so we want price to fill this imbalance, and then we'll look for the buy higher. But we definitely need to at least meet this fair value gap first. Still no trades. Fair play, Sambo. UJ is going towards filling the imbalance from J. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Oh, yeah, W, bro. But yesterday live you had a beard, but now you don't have a beard. I'm confused. Yeah, so there is two of us. So I go live for the London session. My name's Louis. I go live for the London session. And Mace, he goes live for the New York session on the same YouTube channel. We own Richesse together. We're best mates, basically. We own the group together. So, yeah, he makes sure he's there for New York. I'm always here for London session. We're always there. If EG hits TP, then phase 1 passed in 3 trades. Lovely. That's Richesse shit. Richesse shit. Come on. I'm assuming if the end basket time frame is bearish, UJ would be... Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly, Harmony. You're right. If EJ hit... Okay. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Because I think YouTube's a bit better for views. What do you man think, though? Twitch or YouTube? What's better for views? Or both, even, to be fair. Gee, you're going to come take London's higher and sell off? Yeah, we got a lot of movement to come take London's high. We're going to need a big old retracement. That means we're going to need 30 pips up and then another, what, 50 down to up and then down. So it's a lot to ask for, to be fair. This is coming up pretty heavily now. I'm not going to lie. Probably near enough back at entry on... Oh, no, it's not. It's calm. It's calm, boys. It's calm. What time frame? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is 5-minute time frame. Twitch pays you to stream and kick. Yeah, I hear that. I should really do that. I'll probably start multi-platform streaming then, to be fair. People saying YouTube's better, and do some shit. Lou, where can I join a mentorship? In the description, bro. If you go in the description of my live, see mentorship, click that, and then go up to here, mentorship, £40 a month, monthly you can get, or lifetime you can get, and then just click sign up now, and you're all done and dusted. It's as simple as that, bro. Obviously, if you want signals as well, you can also click the link in the description there of my YouTube. Go to signals, and then we've got lifetime, monthly, or bi-weekly. And then, yeah, one-to-ones as well. Also, if you want to join, if you want the same prop firm that I'm using right now, then, yeah, Alpha Capital, you can click that. You can use my code Richesse in all caps. But, yeah, appreciate you, man. tuning in. I might jump off soon. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I'm probably going to jump off soon, boys. If you're looking at me, I'll be on the black. YouTube better, fair play. I'm assuming if... Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me know, boys. Any last questions? Long's good on... Should we close EJ? No, I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't. I always would hold. Hold for TP, hold to SL. Appreciate it, bro. Are you on a funded? Yeah, we are. I am, ads. I am, bro. Long's looking good on it. Yeah, boys, I think I'm going to jump off now. It is 11 o'clock. I've been live for about 2.5 hours now. That's pretty much the London stream boxed off. In a lovely little fucking... in a lovely box. Anyway, yeah, that is London session boxed off, boys. Let's have a little overview of what we've done. So, GU... We had this signal sent into our group. 2.5 RR, TP hit, lovely. That was our main move of the day. This is our bread and butter. That was boxed off easy. Then we saw these JPY movements. We analysed it for about an hour. Came into our entry. Now it's running pretty well on both UJ and EJ. Both running at least 1.5 R in profit or 1 R in profit, whatever it is. Either way, we're in profit. You know I just entered GU. Why are you just about entering GU? Fair play. I mean, you're brave, I'll give you that. You got bravery. I mean, I personally wouldn't. We're outside of the kill zone, so I wouldn't be looking to enter pound or euro pairs against the, well, EU or GU, basically. But yeah, fair play. It does look like it's running initially pretty decently. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a retracement now. We're probably going to come up into this 5 min. But yeah, boys, I'm probably going to jump off now. Appreciate all the likes, comments, yeah. We're going to pop bottles. Come on. Nice. Thanks for the Diddy party money, bruv. Okay. That's the last time I've given you a trap. Man's using his money on a Diddy party. Crazy work. Crazy work. Take cool, Lou. See you tomorrow. Bro. Lou, you're the best, man. Big up, Fuel. Appreciate you, bro. I sent the analysis in the group. Sweet. Very light risk, though, on my personal. Fair play, brother. All right, cool. I'm going to go to the Discord now. I'm going to respond to all my DMs. Remember, boys, if you want to chat to me, ask me anything about the mentorship or signals, I'm going to send a message in the free chat now. Right? I'm going to go to the free chat. You're a fucking legend. Come on. I'm going to put, hello, people. It's a me, Mario. I'm just going to say, I'm actually, no, that's a bit bottish, isn't it? I'm just going to say, what's good, people? All right, so that's me. So you see me. When you join the free chat of the Discord, that's me. Click on my... This is important. Don't get licked. Actually, let me try and find one of them now. Is there any of them in there? Okay, there's no fake account to me right now in the Discord. So, message me first through the Discord, alright? You go to the free chat, which is the main free chat. Well, obviously. Go to the free chat, click on my name, and then it will say message. And you just send me a message. Ask about mentoring, signals, one-to-ones, passing your challenge. Whatever it may be, boys. Whatever it may be, just ask and I will reply to you ASAP. Discord's there, boys. Discord's there. Stu's just dropped it. All you got to do, just download the Discord app and copy and paste that link in browser. If you're on PC or laptop, then you can just put that link in browser. We do have mentorship and signals there, boys, for the best quality and best prices on the net. And I'll say that with full on chest. But if not, boys, the free chat is obviously, it's all free to join the Discord. It's the best community of UK-based traders actually trying to take this shit serious. But yeah, W's all round, man. W's in the chat. Appreciate you, man, on TikTok. You, man, was cooking today. Same with you, man, on YouTube. Chat's always insane. By the way, boys, if you're watching on TikTok right now, subscribe to my YouTube and turn the bell on so you get notified whenever I'm live. That's why I say get in the Discord as well. Because I'll jump live basically whenever the London session is looking like it's going to have the banging trades. I'll jump on about 5 minutes before. So I'll be live anywhere from 8 till 9. Anywhere from there, I'll be live. That's a Trump thing. I started to do that recently. Anywhere from that time is when I'll be live. So if you're in the Discord, I'll send out an announcement whenever I'm live, so you'll get a ping to your phone. If you're on YouTube, just click the notification bell, so when I go live, it will again give you a ping to your phone. Is Euro JPY having a retracement? Yeah, it is, bro. But we're just looking at the M basket right now to see what's really going on. But yeah, chat. With that being said, I can't even remember. I've sort of half lost my train of thought. I can't remember actually what I said now. I can't remember what I was saying. I was in the middle of saying. Cannot remember what I was saying. What was I saying? I don't actually know. I don't know what I was saying. I completely forgot my train of thought. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. So you're going to get a notification and watch on YouTube tomorrow. If you fuck with the stream today and you was there for the whole live, watch on YouTube tomorrow. You get the full screen. Just look, you get the full screen. You get the price labels fully so you can see it. You can see what time frame I'm always on. You can see what pair I'm always on. You got my full face cam. You got the better chat there. You got everything there. Consider subscribing and watching on YouTube, boys, yeah? Because it's just going to be a lot easier for you to follow along. Again, don't be too concerned, boys. Tapped into that fair value, should run now. GJ, yeah, tapped into that fair value, should run now. All right, cool. Big up, everyone. As I said, YouTube, get into YouTube. Today I had 150 man on. I'm pushing for 200 man this week. I'm going to get 200 man this week. 200 man in the live this week. This is the goal. We are the biggest grand trading community in the world, let alone the UK. But right now, we are the quickest in the UK by far. So, yeah, if you want to join the winning team, the best traders, the best entertainment, the most consistency. I'm here every day. I will never miss a day. You can trust me on that. Then I'll see you in the Discord and I'll see you in the YouTube. Boys, I want to hit a 200 man on the YouTube and I'll be so gassed this week because that is a goal that I've set for myself. But big up for everyone tuning in. Appreciate you watching, boys. Big ups to the whole community. W's all around. W's in the chat. I'm going to be talking in the Discord right now. Remember, send me a message. Message me through the Discord. Don't message me through anywhere else. Otherwise, you might get mocked. Just go to the free chat. And look at me here. I said, what's good, people? Just click on my name. Just like this. You can click on the name and say, just type, right? So just go on my name, click there and say whatever you want to say. And don't get yourself licked. Anyway, appreciate all of you watching on TikTok. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet. Okay, that was a good live, to be fair, on TikTok. TikTok chat's actually getting decent. Look how tight everyone is, though. Look. So they do like a bubble map, right? For duration, views, comments, likes, and GIFs, right? Every single mine was maxed out. Every single stat. I had max viewers, max time gone live, max comments, max likes, max everything apart from GIFs. I had 0. Bomba. Anyway, though, big up to everyone. 69% male. It's a 31% female. That's interesting. But yeah, boys. Anyway, big up to you, man, who tuned in today. Another sick live done. Big up to the YouTube community. We're just growing and growing and growing. I've got a call today where I'm going to be basically putting through, or I'm basically jumping on a call with someone. We're going to be planning out what the next method of attack is for the YouTube. I feel like now this PC set up and we're all well and good and we got shit up and running, there's a next method of attack needs to be loaded, all right? And that's what we're going to be doing. So if anyone wants to help me on this YouTube journey, help push out this channel, let me know. As I said, by the end of this year, boys, we are going to be fucking huge. We're going to have 10k man watching us on every live stream by the end of this year. Mark my words, boys, we will. All right, so if you want to get in the team, you want to join early, send me a message and I'll get you in some of the work, some shit that you can help out with. If not, just appreciate you, man, being an OG anyway. 70 of you, man, still left in here. All of you are OGs. When I have 10k followers, 10k live viewers by the end of the year, you, man, will be the OGs. I'll give all you, man, privileges. I'll remember all you, man's names as well, pretty much. So, yeah, man, big up to each and every one of you. Absolutely cooked today. And, yeah, man, best team in the game. Best team in the game by far. Absolutely cooked today. Chat is on form. And, yeah, man, big up to everyone. And I'm going to catch you in the next live. Obviously, Mace will be live for the New York session on this YouTube channel at 1:30, about 1:30. Mace will be live talking about, probably going to go through the news that we're going to see tomorrow, etc., etc. So big up to everyone, and I'm going to catch you in the next live, boys. Sweet.